2101. Pretty much right where we're at on the runway. Well, he ran across the runway. There's a black cat.
A black cat?
Yeah, a black cat just ran across our path right there at that intersection.
Well, I hope the rest of your day goes well. Is he clear of the runway? He's not embedded in the runway, is he?
No, he's south of the runway, right by the sign over there.
All right, thank you for the report. Delta 312, the last arrival reported a black cat running across the runway about midfield. Just advise if you want to discontinue the approach, otherwise you're still clear to land.
Clear to land, Delta 312.
That cat got me all disheveled. Did you want golf short of 22 right for 2101?
Definitely 2101, yeah, just hold short of 22 right on golf.
Thanks.
Delta 4 Echo Kilo, right turn on Echo, contact ground on 121.8.
4 Echo Kilo, I am looking at my...
It's the next right turn right next to you. You need to make it turn right now. Echo Kilo, you got it. Exit the runway and then call ground on 121.8. It looks like you're now making a 180. Frontier 667, go around.
Go around, 667.
Cessna 4 Echo Kilo, what are you doing now, man?
I missed it. I couldn't get on Echo. I was already past it.
Yeah, you weren't, but go down to the next one. Go down to Delta, and then taxi into Signature on Charlie.
We'll have you disembarking at the Melbourne terminal, as we said earlier, at 9:30. And on behalf of Captain Mike Black, Steve our purser, and all of the rest of the crew, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for choosing to fly with Qantas, the Spirit of Australia. Hope you have a great Christmas and New Year period, and we look forward to seeing you next time you fly. Thanks for your attention and have a great evening.
What did you say the captain's name was?
Oh no.
It was lovely.
Oh yes. You get that, don't you? No, see, he drops the captain and keeps his name out of it.
Good evening, Toronto Center, American 108 Heavy, flight level 332.
American 108 Heavy, good evening to you from Toronto, identify.
Toronto Center, can you hear the handheld?
I can hear that about, say, 2 by 2.
Okay, I'm talking on a handheld from Wyerton, Ontario.
Yep, I can read that. A little weak.
Thank you very much. I'm kind of shocked that it's making the trip at all.
So where are you calling from?
Wyerton?
And you're just using a handheld radio?
Correct. Actually sitting in a bathtub talking.
So I guess you're not in a plane right now. Roger.
Thanks for the response.
That's not a problem.
What? Go to Mike Alpha. Get off my taxiway.
I've got to be a little bit curious on this. Where in God's name are you going?
You don't need to tell me where you are. I have windows.
Hey, Rams Delta 435, we're Hotel Bravo, short of Alpha with 5 star.
Delta 435, if I, called your flagship, how would you feel?
You're unable to do everything, sir, that plane of yours, sir.
American 85, that's American 85. Well, you're not so heavy. 2250, you got precious cargo on board. My daughter and my granddaughter on board that plane. You are definitely clear to land runway 4 right to wind 140 at 10, and welcome back from Atlanta.
Who is that?
Sir, that's JetBlue 707.
And you're where? And you're doing what? Short of who?
We are holding short of Alpha at Hotel Alpha, and we've got hotel.
I don't have a hotel out. You mean you're at hotel?
You better spank that boy tonight.
You guys should come up here one day. You'd enjoy it. You'd enjoy the show.
Chautauqua 6026 Kennedy Tower, your number 1 for the runway. There are no departures prior to your arrival. Wind 340 at 7, runway 31 left, clear to land.
This is JFK, right?
Air Canada 754, new departure frequency 135.1.
Okay, 35-1 in the air, 754. We're staring straight at a very big owl, 754.
Say again?
A very large owl was looking us right in the eyes.
Who's looking at an owl?
Air Canada 754, we were just commenting. We were looking straight at a very large owl.
Roger. Is he bigger than your airplane?
164.
164, good.
I got a couple favors for you. One is we need a lav service. Here's the catch. Passenger is using the lav and their diamond bracelet fell off. And wondering if it's possible to retrieve that.
So you're requesting a lap saver. You were saying the passenger was using a lap. Is that so work?
Customer or passenger was using the lav and their diamond bracelet fell off into the lav. So I don't know if we're able to have that retrieved for them.
Okay, guys. So let me get back to you guys about that one. So let's see you guys into gate 71.
Ground, you got a sec?
Absolutely. Who's that?
That's Jet Blue 175. So I'll let you know you're a little bit famous there. You need to go on YouTube. There's some sound bites of you on there.
I'm sorry, say again?
There's some sound bites of you on YouTube. Ground controllers at Kennedy getting into it with pilots. My little nephew is playing a bunch of them for me. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, there's quite a bit, actually.
Never knew that until yesterday, but I recognize your voice from one of them that he's playing.
Oh, I don't think that I have made it.
Delta 1935 with 160 at 5, caution with turbulence, runway 9 close takeoff.
Okay, Delta 1935, cleared for takeoff, runway 9, and there was some noise in the background.
Right behind that Lufthansa 747. Once he exits the alleyway there, we'll be able to make a right turn and head into the gate area. Thank you for remaining seated until I will turn off the seatbelt sign once we park at the gate. Until that time, please remain seated. Again, welcome to New York. It's a beautiful evening here, about 70 degrees right now.
Let the abuse start. Come on, you can't let him get away with that.
Nice brief.
Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York.
Thank you. Good to be here.
What was the temperature again?
Where's our gate?
On the 119, left Yankee, right hotel, and hold short of 4 left, please.
Left Yankee, right hotel, short 4 left, Delta 119.
6 Fox, let me see the traffic short final for 4 left. Airflat, left Alpha, you can't stop. You gotta keep going.
315, left Alpha.
Keep going, sir. I got traffic. It's about to go around. You gotta keep moving the airplane. Please taxi. Please taxi, Airflat.
Taxi.
Fox, Lima Sky, your heavy final.
Airflat 315, left Alpha, ground 121.65. Thank you.
And Tower, JetBlue 2101, pretty much right where we're at on the runway. Well, he ran across the runway. There's a black cat.
A black cat?
Yeah, a black cat just ran across our path right there at that intersection.
Well, I hope the rest of your day goes well. Is he clear of the runway? He's not embedded in the runway, is he?
No, he's south of the runway, right by the sign over there.
All right, thank you for the report. Delta 312, the last arrival reported a black cat running across the runway about midfield. Just advise if you want to discontinue the approach, otherwise you're still clear to land.
Clear to land, Delta 312.
That cat got me all disheveled. Did you want golf short of 22 right for 2101?
Please 2101, yeah, just hold short of 22 right on golf.
Thanks.
So 4 Echo Kilo, right turn on Echo, contact ground 121.8.
4 Echo Kilo, I am looking at my...
It's the next right turn right next to you. You need to make it turn right now. Echo Kilo, you got it. Exit the runway and then call ground on 121.8. It looks like you're now making a 180. Frontier 667, go around.
Go around, 667.
Cessna 4 Echo Kilo, what are you doing now, man?
I missed it. I couldn't get on Echo. I was already past it.
Yeah, you weren't, but go down to the next one. Go down to Delta and then taxi into Signature on Charlie.
We'll have you disembarking at the Melbourne terminal, as we said earlier, at 9:30.
Hello all. Welcome to another Captain Bill official stream. Streaming across 3 platforms today: Twitch, TikTok Live, and YouTube. So if you don't subscribe to those channels, be sure to do, as well as content's coming out on all 3. We got about another 2 minutes here before we get started, and then we'll get going for a flight from Chicago O'Hare International Airport to Albany with Tommy, Level Flight Simulations, also on YouTube Live as well as TikTok. And we'll be underway shortly.
you're just using a handheld radio?
Correct. Actually sitting in a bathtub talking.
So I guess you're not in a plane right now. Roger.
Thanks for the response.
That's not a problem.
What? Go to Mike Alpha. Get off my taxiway.
I've got to be a little bit curious on this. Where in God's name are you going?
You don't need to tell me where you are. I have windows.
Hey, Rams Delta 435. We're Hotel Bravo, short Alpha with 5 star.
Delta 435. If I called your flagship, how would you feel?
You're unable to do everything, sir. That plane of yours, sir.
American 85. That's American 85. Well, you're not so heavy. 2250. You got precious cargo on board. My daughter and my granddaughter on board that plane. You are definitely clear to land runway 4 right to wind 140 at 10, and welcome back from Atlanta.
Who is that?
Sir, that's JetBlue 707.
And you're where? And you're doing what? Short of who?
We are holding short of Alpha at Hotel Alpha, and we've got hotel.
I don't have a hotel out. You mean you're at hotel?
Yeah, the guy on Unicom kind of stepped over it, but whatever. But that was it. And all it was, that was just my iPhone and using CapCut. So, and getting some music. I figure it was a good transition between the two. So, yeah, Brother Moose, I forgot, I should be okay now. I forgot to unmute my mic in the transition. So the transition between OBS and TikTok Live, they're not talking to each other. It's two separate programs running separately right now. So I have basically two different sets of hotkeys for each scene. I had them side by side, and I was running them kind of like a studio, like a theater technician, like what I used to do back in high school. So I had them side by side and cutting them and doing the transitions between OBS and live studio with TikTok, and I forgot to unmute. I froze. And now we're running into issues. I was hoping this wasn't gonna happen. Oh no, we're back. We're back. It was just freaking out. All right. Now the only thing is on Twitch and YouTube Live, you're not gonna be able to see me, my beautiful face. That's because for whatever reason, Logitech doesn't like it when more than one application is using the same source. So I'm keeping it to TikTok. The other two are just mainly the gameplay. So if you're on Twitch or YouTube Live, you're not going to be able to see my face, but you'll be able to see the gameplay. So if you don't like what you see, you can go to Twitch and YouTube Live. All right. And let me go now, before I forget, let me go get Tommy. Where the heck is the Discord? There it is. All right, Tommy. There we go.
Where the heck is the
Oh,
Discord?
yeah. You got to turn me down.
Yep, I just did. I was just keeping up.
How'd you like the intro, Tommy?
I liked it. Very good. Came over. Your graphics and everything are good on all 3 platforms.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, see, Tommy's awesome because he's helping me monitor all the different platforms here. So I'm glad that went off without a hitch. And good news is Tommy and I are already basically set up and ready to go. Like I said, unfortunately, that guy that guy kind of talked over my intro in Unicom, but I don't know how to separate that. There's not an audio source selector for TikTok Live. So, all right, Tommy, you ready to get underway here?
Yep, I got my APU running. I am off ground power, got my jetway retracted. The way we're in the alleyway, though, I will be the number 2 plane today.
Yeah, because normally we go out Northport if we're departing east. Yes, Brother Moose, I was a techie in high school. I was a stage manager, believe it or not. Did stage managing, did costuming, all sorts of technical stuff in high school. Absolutely loved it. That's where I get my lighting know-how and stuff like that, was from my experience. I've got to head out. Okay, spotter. Yeah, it's about it can be like a 2-hour flight, Tommy?
Yeah, give or take, maybe an hour, 90 hour, 45, I think our ETA is.
Okay, perfect. All right, and as you probably all know, Tommy's Level Flight Simulations, if you're not following him yet, what are you doing with your life? Be sure to go follow him. He has a lot of good TikTok videos, as well as he does lives with his flights on YouTube as well. Oh, I forgot to tune in the DME for the departure here. 10825. We'll just do it raw data if I can. 108. Come on now. There it goes. Okay, and there is nobody on for Chicago, is that right? Just all Unicom. Oh, Indy Center just went active.
Yep, Indy Center. No, they got New York Center West. They're not going to be anything. Boston Center just logged off after about 5 hours. This time of day, we're looking at probably coming into Boston Center. They are pretty active this time of day.
Okay, but I don't see anybody right now.
No, we got Fort Worth and Indy local. That's all we got.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm all set. Let me close up my doors and get these peeps on the roll here. Yep, release the ground power. Release. Then I have to go. I gotta figure out how to get these labels off. Okay, I'm all closing up. If you want to start your push, Tommy, you can.
Okay.
God bless you all, sir. I did. Y'all did the hard. I just did the acting. No way, brother Moose. A fellow thespian. Okay, TikTok. I said thespian. Okay. Just want to clarify before everybody starts getting up in arms. It's a fellow theater person. That's outstanding, brother Moose. I knew I liked you for a reason. That's awesome. I did do acting as well. I was in speech and debate. I did acting, but I really enjoyed the technician part. My brother was an actor, so he was on the stage. I was behind the scenes. If I don't come back by the end of the live, have a good rest of your day and see you Monday. Absolutely, Chicago Spotter. Thanks for just tuning in and saying hello. That's awesome. Mason says, I think your radio chat was cool. You should come add into the intro. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, and Chicago Spotter, if it doesn't, no worries, dude. Like I said, I'm going to be in O'Hare for the rest of my career, so we'll figure it out. I like chilling here. You're cool. Oh, thanks, Wyatt. Not many people think I'm cool, but thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's get some chill stream music going, because, you know, that's what Snowy and I do. Why are these guys not closing up? I told them to remove the chocks. Once I had a captain ask if I was a theater kid because my PAs were clear and loud. Oh, absolutely. We can project our voices, Brother Moose. We don't need a freaking PA.
Chicago, radio check your 5 by 5. Thank you.
I love the fact that Brother Moose is a theater kid too. I love it.
Heavy. We're on a right downwind for runway 10 center at 5,000 feet. O'Hare traffic.
Okay. I need to turn that down. I think I cranked it yesterday because that guy was being difficult. Okay, so you got someone at 10 center. And if you want to taxi up to the top, Tommy, you can do that, and then I'll wait, and then I'll just follow you.
Oh, okay.
Brother Moose, that's why we get along, man. That's why we got good vibes. It's because we were theater kids. It makes so much sense. So much sense. That's so cool.
My tug is just disconnecting now, so.
Yeah, you're good. It's like real life. Mine is delta blocking. Usually it's like SkyWest.
Actually, believe it or not, when I ran my flight plan this morning, that's what the call sign they gave me.
Oh, really? SkyWest?
Yeah.
That must be who's doing it today.
Okay.
What's your longest? What's my longest? Oh, I don't do us. If I go on the PA, I just click off the mic, so you don't hear an. The thing about theater kids is we're really good about not saying so my PAs are usually, it's very rare if you hear me say on the PA. Is this the only flight for today? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Tommy, I know, has adulting to do later. I just finished up on my adulting for the day, so we can call it by ear. We can turn because Always not that far away. So, hello, Morgan. Morgan. Oh no, Morgan. Did you get to see the intro, or did you miss it? Well, I sent it in the Discord. So in the Discord, Tommy and Morgan got a sneak peek this morning when I made it. O'Hare International Traffic, United 1071 is pushing off gate Charlie 17 for the Northport. All right. Okay, let me see if I can do this right, because yesterday the pushback cart did me dirty.
Yeah, it did.
Standard L, nose to the right, right? Is that correct? Yeah, nose to the right.
Yep.
Okay.
Even though they announced it as tail left.
I'd love to join on turn. Yeah, Jason. We'll see what it's doing when we get there, and then we'll go from there. I do it on purpose because it's fun to let a pilot oh, brother Moose. We're human, it happens. Could you do a Seattle to Papa? What is Papa? Is that somewhere in Alaska?
That's an Alaskan airport. I think that might be Fairbanks.
Oh, okay, that'd be fun. No, I didn't. I was playing my airplane. Okay, Morgan, that's fine. It's also my outro, so when we're finished, you'll get to see it one more time. It was a great intro. I'm not gonna lie. I felt pretty pumped, except I muted myself. Well, I'll work on it. It takes practice. All right, let's spin them. Cruising altitude depends on how far you're going, Wyatt. Nope. Seattle to Portland, you could probably, depend on I would probably say 36. Twitch stream's looking good. I'm hoping
all three of them, graphics wise, you're looking good.
Airplane boy, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, my pleasure, White. Yeah, the longer you go, the higher up is better for fuel efficiency. Oh, I need to turn on my transponder. No, my transponder's on. What the heck? You did 22,000. I mean, that works too. Like I said, if the shorter the flights, the lower the altitude you're going to be. All right, got that started up. Now time to spin. We're going to isolate. We're going to ventilate. And spin one. Welcome, Jeremy. Welcome all. We're just getting pushed out here for our Albany flights.
O'Hare traffic, Delta 1949 Heavy, turning right base of our runway 10 center, O'Hare.
I'm still putting my plane together, and it's not perfect, but it's the first time building one. Yeah, Morgan, it's not fun. You should have seen some of the models I've built in my day. Yeah, it takes a lot of practice to build a good model. All right, that's a good start. All right, I got this, Tommy. I'm going to turn on the generators first.
Okay.
So I don't shut down the airplane. All right. Nope. Nope. Come on, turn it off. There we go. Come on. God, this mouse is gonna... There we go. And then let's set flaps 2.5. Then I'll do a quick flight control check. All right. Behind you, Tommy.
All right, I'm gonna move on.
Chicago O'Hare, traffic up 1038, taxiing runway 9 center via Gulf Zulu. O'Hare.
Oh, I think my auto throttles are on. They're. Are you serious? This PMDG is killing me, man. Are you serious? I don't know what it was doing. Oh wait, I got these all set the wrong way. That's so funny. It was taken off for some reason. I wonder if I forgot to turn off the assist real quick. Let me just try this real quick. It's so funny. It's just like every time there's something wrong with something that I didn't think of, or the PMDG.
It could get temperamental.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me try this again. You know what? Let me check, make sure the flight assists are off. Make sure it's not doing anything stupid. Okay. There's a loading 7.3 over there.
That's awesome.
That might be just the matching.
Chicago here, traffic Delta 1949 heavy is turning final for runway 10 center, 10 miles out.
O'Hare International Traffic United 1071 is departing Northport for runway 9 right via Gulf Zulu, crossing runway 4 left. O'Hare traffic. Hey Riley, welcome. Missed out on a really cool intro, Riley, but don't worry, it'll be an outro too. I'll do it before the end of the stream as well. We also set up Tommy's push to talk, so we're not echoing over Discord. So we're getting there, man. Professional simmers one of these days. Yeah, Snow, I saw that. I was like, what is that? Why is there a floating 7.3?
You know, there is a pushback in ground crew payware service called GSX.
Mm-hmm.
If they have that active, sometimes they'll do that. You'll also see aircrafts doing wheelies on their front gear.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Is this taxiing with K? Oh, it's about ready to be, Riley. Is this the latest 737-800? It is. We are playing on PC, Dante. Welcome to Airplane Taxiing Simulator with K.
I'm
not looking where I'm going. This is a bad idea. Oh, we're fine. I'm just going really fast. Why is this thing all of a sudden just like deciding to pick up and go? Normally it doesn't.
I don't know. Yesterday my parking brake worked. Today it didn't. So.
Well, that sounds about right. Yeah, this. Figuring out this thing more and more has bugs. Why am I in hold? That makes zero sense. Oh, it's because my airplane thought we were in the... My airplane thinks I'm in the air right now. That's why. And O'Hare traffic, United 1071's clear, runway 4 left. I think I saw her flying most. That's awesome. I'm glad that she is flying.
O'Hare traffic Delta 1038 crossing 9 right.
Why are you crossing 9 right? You're departing 9 right.
I am, aren't I?
Yep.
Correction, O'Hare traffic Delta 1038 on Zulu holding short 9 right.
There you go. Okay, I just want to make sure we I wasn't taking off on the wrong one. I may have had it programmed wrong.
No, I was looking at D8 and D8 was showing 9 center.
Oh, yeah, it's the center from Fox, but we can take off right here if you want. Are you set up for the center or are you set up for 9 right?
No, I put 9 right in.
Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, a Mako Bell. You want clear of the runway, though? Bruh. What's up, Will? We got another troll. Scooter 2.0. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Why is there a taxiway sign in the middle of the...
I don't know. I had the same exact thing.
Try not to hit it. Because I don't know what it would do to the PMDG, to be completely honest. I don't want it to do anything, but... There we go. Just casually go around it. This is O'Hare International Airport. Summerboy, thanks for the follow. Yes, this is VATSIM. Tommy and I are in VATSIM. This is the 737 PMDG on PC. It is, I got it for $70. They might, and I got it for sale, so it might be different, but if you go to their website. All right, Tommy, I'm rolling up behind you. Sorry that took so long.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
You got a guy landing on 10 center. He's on short final.
Yeah, he's a heavy. I was listening to him.
I don't know why Edgar is $70 in all caps. Is that a surprise? As in, that's a good deal, or as in, you're surprised at $70? It's a good airplane. It's a study level airplane. Don't forget your call, Tommy.
No, I won't. I'm just lining up.
O'Hare area traffic Delta 1038 departing 9 right to the east, direct E-bake. O'Hare.
It's expensive. Well, the reason it's expensive, Edgar, is because it's a study level course or a study level model. It's way more, it's nicer and it's way more interactive than this, like just the standard one. Was that Tommy over there with the red tail? With Delta. You might be red on your screen if you don't have model matching. O'Hare International traffic, United 1071 on, lining up and waiting, runway 9 right.
O'Hare traffic, Delta 1949, clear 10 center. O'Hare.
Sorry, I think I call him Southwest. Oh, this thing is so hard to taxi. Javier, are you a real pilot? Oh my god, do I not have the text up? I may not have the text up. Yes, I am a real pilot. Okay, I'll give you a couple more miles there, Tommy, and then I'll take off. Yeah, I forgot the text.
O'Hare area traffic Delta 1038 is clear 9 right, direct E-bake. O'Hare.
O'Hare International traffic, United 1071, departing runway 9 right, eastbound to E-bake. O'Hare International traffic. Alright, here goes nothing, folks. This is generally better than my landing, so... There's 100 knots. A little bit of crosswind. On the left.
V1.
There's V1. Yeah, Zachella's in here acting like he's an actual pilot. That's funny. Oh, yep, there's the crosswind. You'd pick up your speed. There's a thing called a takeoff roll, my guy. We don't just lift off in the air, but thanks for the input. As always, appreciate it. Heading select, VNAV speed. Oh, dang, Tommy, was it this turbulent when you came out?
Oh yeah. It's Chicago.
That's true. That is very true. I'm doing an NADP. All right. LNAV. Oh. All right. Let's come left. All right. We're coming up on the 3,000 mark, and I can start cleaning up here in just a second.
Okay, dude, you're out of here.
Who was it?
Zelatra.
Oh yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's out.
Oh, rookie. He called me a rookie. That's funny. You must know Scooter. You must have not heard the chill stream music, because this is a chill stream. And O'Hare International Traffic, United 1071 is direct E-Bake departing to the east, O'Hare International Traffic. Alright, and so I won't forget that again. Doing my afters. Oh yeah. Digging it, y'all. I am digging it. Hot diggity dog. There we go. Okay, and then just zoom out just a little bit. Make sure I got my traffic up so I can see Tommy. There we go. And we are out of here, folks. Alright, now I can actually look what he's saying at. He's the Harrier, probably. Probably not. He's not an actual real Harrier pilot. Oh no, we need the text. Yeah, we do. Let's see. Yeah, Zelatra, whatever the hell his name is, started off by saying, dude, pick up the speed. We were at 100 knots on the takeoff roll. Like, come on. On PC, it looks so smooth. On Xbox, it's been glitchy lately. Gotta switch to PC. PCs are nice, yeah. Hello, Brian. What is the flight today? Logan, we are going to Albany from Chicago. Zelatra says, I'm a Harrier pilot. We lift up in the air. Good try, though. Zelatra's probably not an actual Harrier pilot. VTOL rookie. Interesting. Bill, are you able to turn up the game volume a little bit? Yes, I can. Here, I can do this. I got you. I turned it down the other day because it was just so freaking loud. Let's turn up the master a little bit. Let's see if that works, Snowy. Let me know. I am an airline pilot. And also, what was the beeping? I'm not sure. I didn't hear the beeping. Maybe it was the music? Let's hope the landing is better than yesterday. I believe you're supposed to stay on the runway. We'll see. The rules say, I mean, in general, you're supposed to land on the runway. How long is the flight? Probably 2 hours. Did you mean to tell me you don't have the new VTOL 737? No, Brother Moose. I didn't know those existed. I'm currently in school to be a pilot. Do you have any tips? Javier, make sure you study. Have good study habits, good study discipline, and you'll be fine. All right, let's economize. And let's do this. It's probably just gonna be easier to do it this way. Oh no. These labels, Tommy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of those.
We're gonna have to figure out how to get rid of them. They're so annoying. All right, now we're spinning up, and we're on our way. We're on our way. I'm going straight up to 310, so it's perfect. Bill must have missed the memo. Yeah. What happened, Mason? Are you a real pilot for real? Oh my god, yes. Yeah, I gotta put up the text. Sorry, guys. That's good? Okay, sorry, Snow. Yeah, I turned it way down yesterday. Is it at 2 hours real time? Yeah, we don't slow this down. Is the test to become a commercial pilot hard? Well, there's multiple tests. You gotta get multiple licenses. Each one has their own challenges, excuse me. Big Calf, I fly for this airline. Oh, of course I'm not showing the actual. There we go. It's a test and a check ride, instrument, ground school, plus flight. Well, it's more than that. It is a lot more than that, Ryan. But there's a series of tests and ground tests and flight tests and stuff you got to do. Have you ever thought about talking to a girl? I have a wife, which is probably more than I can say about you, Mudbone. So.
Have a good day, Mudbone.
See ya, buddy. Utah Short, have I seen any UFOs? They're now called Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon, or UAP. I don't know. I've seen some things I couldn't explain. However, that doesn't mean it wasn't something that it was so far away I had no idea it could have been other airplanes. But I don't know if they were UFOs or not. How do we get this career from beginner? Do we need college or academy for it? Bullet Camaro, excellent question. If you go to my TikTok page on, I think it's like my 4th or 5th video on there, it's titled How to Be a Pilot in Steps, and that walks you through everything you need to do. And then if you have more questions, then comment and ask whatever questions you have, then I'll answer you. It's just, that's the simple way to answer. Mason Copeland burned. Boing. I don't look like it, but yeah, I got a wife. I went to Riddle, I'm aware, just specifically speaking, the commercial license, assuming you already... I went to Riddle. Oops, sorry, I went to Florida Tech. That's do you know any pilots with tattoos on their arm? I have tattoos, but they're just not visible. Oh my, the trolls are out today. They are, and I haven't even said the magical words yet. Hornet, thanks for the follow. I've flown with a few tattoos, just need to be able to get covered by a shirt. Absolutely, Brother Moose. Man, Brother Moose and I are so similar. I got a couple tattoos. I got a couple tattoos as well. Kyle, I am on Twitch. Today's the first time I'm able to stream also on Twitch and YouTube Live. The only difference is on Twitch and YouTube Live, you won't be able to see me, which, depending on your preference, that may not be a problem, because of the way the webcam software works. So, but yes, I'm streaming on all 3 platforms today. You're welcome, Bullet. Like I said, check out the video if you're not sure and what I was explaining, then just feel free to ask or like comment with a question, and I'll be happy to answer. All right, turn off all the captain's lights. Crossfeed's closed. Okay. He says you just roasted that dude like a chicken leg at a barbecue. Yeah, I'm tired of people being rude, because it doesn't cost you anything to be a good person. Like, you could come in, hang out with us on the live. Tommy and I do it. You know, we can sit there and chill. We answer questions. There's no real reason to be rude. Future Spirit Pilot. Oh my God, the PMDG is available for Xbox. Oh, cool. That should be interesting. What are the magical words? I don't know if I want to test them just yet. Kind of freaky. I've also talked to one girl too, my wife. There you go, Brother Bruce. There you go. I'm fascinated with the mindset of pilots. Are you organized, methodical, and disciplined? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know if all pilots are like that, but that's my personality. Stacy, thanks for the follow. Adam, 2 exclamation points. Thanks for the follow. I don't see anybody who is this guy. Keep hearing talking. Oh, that is Tommy. If you want to follow him, he's in here. He's one of my moderators. It's Level Flight Simulations. He's on YouTube Live. We're trying to get him to 3,000 followers so he can also do live studio like this. So if you go to his page, he has a lot of good videos, especially on YouTube and TikTok. So if you go to his TikTok, I don't know if Tommy, if you want to type in the chat real quick for Austin, and follow him, then we'll get him to that 3K mark.
I appreciate it, Bill. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. I love helping up my friends out here. Some boy passed my pre-solo written exam today. About to fly to get my 5 landings in a row. Good job, Summer. Good job. So you haven't soloed yet, right? So you're going to do your 5 landings and then go solo, if I understand correctly. If you don't mind me asking, how did you meet your wife? Like, oh, well, yeah, it's kind of personal, Mason. Sorry, I don't really talk about my, because once again, security and stuff. So I met her while I was gallivanting around as a regional airline pilot. Let's just put it that way.
That wild and crazy life, the regionals.
Yeah, really. What's his at? Right there. That's Level Flight Simulations. He's right there. That's who you're listening to. That's Tommy on the other line here. You ever wanted to be a Blue Angel? Yes. So the Blue Angels are the reason I became a pilot. I saw them when I was 3, and I was like, I want to do that. How about
Saw
that?
him again this morning.
Oh yeah. How about that door the passenger opened during flight? I don't know what you're talking about. Dean says security issues. LOL. Oh, Dean. See, when I have something that I found valuable, like my private life and my wife and my family, I like to keep them secure. But when you get something valuable like that in your life, Dean, you'll understand.
Right. And with that, Dean, you have a good day.
So yeah, roast number 2. Man, more roast than a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
Oh, where's Morgan?
Yeah, really. No solo yet. Landings are still okay. Well, okay. Wait until you see my landings in here, Summer Boy. It takes time. It takes time. I struggled with landings a lot too when I was a private pilot. So just don't lose motivation. You'll get there. It takes practice.
All right, Bill. I amended my flight plan. You topped at 310, right?
Yep.
All right, I topped at 33.
Oh, that works. Okay. I plan on telling the girl I'm a pilot, and they just fall in love with me. That's not how it works. No, God, no, that's not how it works. You still have to have a personality. I'm planning on, let's see, you're on fire with this roast today. I'm just sick and tired of people being rude. Like I said, it costs $0 to be a good person. I got 50 people in here, and my regular followers like Brother Moose, Mason, Snowy, that are just decent people and make this a pleasant experience. And Wyatt, sorry, and Wyatt. You know, it doesn't cost anything just to be a good, decent person. I love positive interactions with other human beings, but if you come in here to be a jerk, like just go home. Morgan is still struggling to build your airplane. Oh, you got this, Morgan. We are decent. I'll take it. Aiden, so I'm starting up the PMDG 7.3 for the first time, and I was wondering if you could give me a little help. Alden, if you give me a second, once we get to Albany, I can try to help you out, but it's kind of hard doing it while I'm flying. Johan Cook, I like that name. Thanks for the rose. 2 roses. You're just jealous because you're a pilot and they're not. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know. But that shouldn't be a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see somebody else who's more successful or having, you know, better luck than me, I don't immediately think, oh man, well, I hate them. I get happy when other people are successful. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, don't worry about Alden. We'll get you set up there. Is there right side pilot and left side co-pilot? Well, it's captain, first officer, but yeah. Raynor, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yep. Sean says I have an admiration for your attitude. Well, thank you. I feel like it's harder nowadays to stay positive, but you surround yourself with good people who will also have a positive attitude, and it gets very, very contagious. Right, Tommy?
Very much so.
Ryan Stickney, thanks for the follow. Sean, thanks for the follow. If you guys are following me, please go to Level Flight Simulations page. That's who I'm talking to. That's Tommy. He's in the 7.3 in front of me. He has great videos on his YouTube about SIDS and SARS if you have any questions about that. And he also does a lot of cool sim flights with his different airplanes. I only fly the 7.3 on here because I'm lame. He flies all sorts of different ones. So if you're following me, make sure you go follow his page as well. It's Level Flight Simulations. And Tommy, I wish there was a way I could like pin your thing in here. But if you want to type in there again, so that way they're able to click on your name.
Sure. Thank you.
Javier says, have you flown any planes in real life besides the 7.3? Yes, Javier. I flew the CRJ 700, Embraer 140, 145, and Embraer 175 before I was on the 7.3. Oh no, Morgan's phone's at 20%.
I think Morgan's phone just charges. Her 20% is our 100%.
It must be. I think they're trying to mention the Korean airline emergency exit mid-flight. Oh, I haven't heard about that. Rainer, thanks for the follow. Andrew G, thanks for the follow. I look at you, Bill, and see the guy I want to be, a pilot living in this dream, so I look up to you. Oh, thank you, Mason. That is why I do what I do. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. How long does it take to be able to fly commercial from being a student? Well, I did mine, Renor, good question. I did mine in about 5 years, but I was also in school for it. So I had a 4-year degree. It could be faster than that with the accelerated programs that are available. All right, we're 30:31. And I got to remember, I don't have 4 hours, so I got to remember to set up for for Albany before I forget, Tommy. We're not.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Maury.
Hey.
That scared me for a second. I was like, how is Morgan on live? She's in Discord. What's up, Morgan? How's the A380 going?
Oh, it's hard.
Are you still stuck on the wings?
Yes.
What's going on with the wings? Is it a glue model, or is it like a snap type?
It's the glue model.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. Super hard.
Yeah, I agree. I never
you have to spray paint it too, and I messed up the colors, so I had it all blue before, and then I had to go over it with like a silver color. So I think what I'm gonna do is just keep it the way it is now, and then finish all the details now that it's kind of assembled a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. The hardest part when I was making them when I was younger was the decals. I hated the decals.
Oh, the decals, I can't even figure out how to get it off the sheet.
Yeah, those are super hard to figure out. 100%.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
100%.
I'm gonna probably have someone else do the decals.
Okay, yeah, I would say, because I can't offer any help on that. I have absolutely no idea how to do it. Like, none.
You're all good. Decals are super hard.
They are. Well, and also I don't know how to, like, you have to dip them in water and then set them, and I never was able to get them to look nice. I was always terrible at it.
Oh, you have to dip it in water? Is that what you do?
I think. I'm not sure. That's what I used to have to do. I'm not sure if it's the same one. But yeah, it's like you dip it in water and then set them and all sorts of things.
Yeah, and then they curl up, and then there's a film you remove from the back to
have
the blue side.
Yeah, that'll be the last thing I do. Right now I'm just trying to kind of get the colors the right way because I can't even do that apparently.
It's okay. You're just making a Blue Angel A380.
There you go.
Hard. Well, it's not fully blue anymore. I just painted it gray.
Oh, okay.
It's closest to white, so I feel like when it's done, it'll end up looking exactly how it's supposed to look.
What livery are you trying to make on it? Is it the British Airways one?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, but it's okay. I'll end up figuring it out.
Yeah, it just takes. I know it can be frustrating because I used to get frustrated when I did them. Because also with the glue, God, it takes so long for the glue to dry.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the glue yet.
Oh, okay. So you're just spray.
I'm probably gonna have to get more paint.
Ah, I gotcha. So you're spray painting before you glue everything together.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not looking too horrible.
That's good. I'm looking forward to seeing the end product. That's for sure.
I can't wait.
That's gonna be awesome. Are you making like a video of you building it?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video.
Oh, cool.
Together. And then a video of me also painting it as well.
That's awesome. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
I can't wait. I was gonna end up just making my own little like design or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is I think gonna turn out the way I want it to.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
So it's kind of messy just because the paint ended up leaking, like the blue paint.
Did it really?
So I ended up having to paint it all blue, and then I just went over it with the gray.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like, yeah, great. That should be a good cover up.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
It's turning out nice.
That's good.
So I'm happy.
All right, let me see if I gotta catch up with some of the. I was setting up the approach here. Let me catch up here with the.
Oh, you're all good.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. Yep, it's turning out fantastic. I love it.
That's good. Yeah, because yesterday I was frustrated for you.
Oh, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. And I feel like if it looks like a little bit silver, It just looks like an off-white, basically.
Yeah, and you also got to remember too, adding different colors like gray and stuff and black will give it the appearance of it being like wear and tear too, so it just makes it more realistic.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, Carlos is asking where I'm based out of. I'm based out of Chicago, O'Hare International Airport. Max is asking, do I care for sports at all? I do. I'm a huge baseball and Formula 1 fan. What about the pilots that do the drops of fire? Oh, the fire drops? That seems very dangerous. They're highly trained, Utah. Or... Why am I having trouble reading that? Utah. It's mainly because they're highly trained individuals who do that. My dream is to fly the 777. Your aviation positivity gets me motivation. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it does, Javier. This career is really cool.
Bill, I might do a part 1 and a part 2, where people just come back to see the rest.
Ooh, I like
so
that.
I can get more footage updated.
Yes, I like that. And you know what? That's going to draw in more people because they're going to want to know.
It'll bring them back to my page.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's good marketing. I like it.
All right. Sounds good.
Are you going to hang out? You can hang out in the lobby if you want to get back to spray painting.
I'm done with the spray painting for today, actually. I think I used it all up, so...
Oh, okay. Sweet. Time to go to some Chick-fil-A.
Right? I know. I need to treat myself for all the hard work I put in.
Let's see. Jason's asking, what version of Microsoft Flight Sim are you all using? What type of controllers? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Level Flight Simulations Tommy has a way better setup than I do. I'm only flying with an Xbox controller. So...
oh, shoot.
What's up?
I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have enough for the other tail wing.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Wyatt says glue model is such a pain.
Oh, yes. It is very...
Oh, and I just want to know, you can be heard on the live stream, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Let's see, Brother Moose, it's like being a kid building Legos. I've had my dad put the stickers on. Yes. Yeah, I tried. My dad, unfortunately, was just as bad as I was putting them on. Mason says I have big tubes of super glue that dries in a few seconds. It works pretty well. Oh, yeah, I've always used, like, the model cement or whatever they call it. Cement.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, it takes a while to dry. This is random. My dad just gave me Starbucks. Oh, awesome, Snowy. Hey Captain, do you ever use any other airplanes? No, I don't. Level Flight Simulations Tommy, one of my moderators on here. You should follow him. He does simming on all different types of aircraft. I don't, because I'm boring and I only know this one. Style says, okay, so a localizer helps with lining up the runway. Yes, it helps with the lateral alignment, left and right. Javier says, I'm about to board a plane in real life, so I have to go, but it's been great. Have a great day. Well, thanks for tuning in, Javier. Enjoy your flight. Welcome, Doc. All right, cool. Tommy, are you all set up for 19 there?
I am.
I was rushing, but we still got about an hour or so until top of descent, so.
Yeah, give or take.
Okay. Arian says, I'm about ready to do a flight sim from... I don't know where EHAM. I don't know where those airports are, but I think they're European. And the Quality Wing 787. I don't know. Is that like a PMDG 787? Kind of. Mason says you should do a Call of Duty stream. That way I can join. I'm terrible at Call of Duty. I do play Call of Duty, but I'm terrible at it. Brother Moose, the Cards. I'm a Cardinal fan. We suck. I know. Just like I follow hockey too. I'm a Stars fan. Also sucks. I'm a Broncos fan. They also suck. I'm like a jinx for the sports teams. It's from P3D. Oh, I've heard of that company, actually. Have you heard of that? The Quality Wing 787, Tommy? I've never seen it.
No, I've seen it in articles on the different flight simmer pages, and I'm a member of the Flight Simulation Association. Every once in a while that comes out. I don't know really all that much about P3D.
Okay, yeah, I've only heard of it. I've never actually flown one of their things. Brother Moose, I don't know if I like you anymore. You're a wild fan. Well, the thing is, Brother Moose, you can still like me because I'm not a threat. Stars are terrible. And anytime I start following them, they just fall apart. So... And this is where we diverge. Yeah. We're doing so well, Brother Moose. We're doing so well. One of the coolest things about Albany is the landing on 119 goes over major roads, and it's so cool having a plane fly over while you're in the car. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Just make sure whoever's driving stays focused.
All right, guys, I'm probably gonna have to go back to the store.
Okay, well, drive safe, Morgan.
By way of Chick-fil-A?
By way of Chick-fil-A, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, I'm going back to get some more spray paint.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a little bit, Morgan.
All right,
All right.
talk to you in a bit.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. Brother Moose starts to beat us this year in the playoffs. Very oops, oopsies. You ever experienced spatial disorientation? If so, how was that experience? Not really. We're trained so hard during our initial training to focus and trust the instruments. It's really hard to get spatially disoriented. I'm surprised Wild has never won a Stanley Cup. Well, you know, Stars got along a couple years ago, but then once again, actually no, recently, but once they got into playoffs, they started choking again. So I'm not. They're so mid. Well, they're, like I said, better than the Stars. And the Stars will get lucky every now and then. And it's official. I have 4 viewers on Twitch, including myself and probably Tommy. So that's 2. That's still the most viewers I've ever had on a Twitch stream. Which is why I don't really stream to Twitch too often.
Well, it's anything else. You know, you got a big old, yeah. I'm going to try that really in English this time.
If you want, that's fine. I have days like that too. It's okay.
Build the following.
That's true. Brother Moose says, I'll get over it. I'll find a way to like it. Well, we're gonna be Boeing buddies, right? We're gonna be on this. We're gonna have that in common here shortly, so we can bond over that. Hey Haas, what's the flight today? We are going from Chicago to Albany, New York, with the one and the only level flight simulations, Tommy. Which I can't. Where are you at? You said you stopped at what altitude? 33.
33, yeah.
Tommy is currently about 30 miles in front of me. I've already passed over Salem, BOR. Julian, we're going to Albany. Boeing buddies, there we go. We can gripe about how much work we have to do in the right seat. It really is. If anybody ever gets the opportunity to jump seat on a 7.3, anytime you're on the ground, the first officer is constantly working, flipping switches, getting paperwork. It is a lot of work.
You know, I tried once, but I was like, guys, recognize, don't you know who I am? And they said no, and that was the end of it.
Don't you know me? Are you talking to me? It's Tommy.
You talking to me?
It's Tommy. I can't, obviously I can't do a better New York accent than Tommy. Snowy says, woohoo, just ended the school day, time for the weekend, awesome. Ended the Zoom and closed my computer. Yeah. Yeah, it
Why
is.
do I have a feeling he had the Zoom and the Live in windows right next to one another?
Oh, you know it. You know it. Brother Moose says, thank God we're young at least. Yes, it's true. I don't think my back could handle long 6-hour flights in the 7.3 if I was any older. Sal says, you can hear the other pilots in your game, and are you able to add passengers? Yeah, so Tommy and I are in a server called VATSIM. They use it's people who are trained to be real world air traffic controllers. And the reason I can hear Tommy is because we're talking through Discord. Are you able to add passengers? Yeah, kind of. I don't really. You can simulate passengers. Oh, Snowy said he was watching his phone, and he's a responsible senior with paying attention. Don't get senioritis, Snowy. It's a real thing, man. Real thing. Yeah. It's bad. I had it. I started getting it back because we cleared in high school since I was top. Well, technically I graduated number 3 in my class, but since we were top 10, the top 10 got to clear a week early. So man, I had really bad senioritis. It's a work day, so not much going on. Got all my work done for the class for the day. Good job, Snowy. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Get everything done before you do what you have to do, before you do what you want to do, because that way you can enjoy what you want to do more. Senioritis hit me like a truck. Yeah, Mason. Brother Moose responsible and senior don't belong in the same sentence. You can do it, Snow. I believe in you. But now you're all done. Yeah, it is nice. When I graduated college, it was nice to be like, I don't have to go to school unless I want to. You know, I don't have to do anything unless I want to. Although then again, I basically go to school and retrain every year or every 9 months on the 7.3. So just another form of school. I'm just checking the audio on my Twitch. Just checking it. Oh wow, it's nice and clear on my Twitch. Good. So TikTok is weird. TikTok won't allow me to add any really good filters for my microphone. That's why I'm sitting like a million miles away from it and maybe quiet at times, because it does that really weird, harsh, like garbling sound. And I don't know if it's for you all, if it does the same for you, but for me, when I'm checking it, it does. Whereas OBS has a nice filtered setting into it. So why are we not at 5,000 likes? Oh, that's a good question. I probably need to do the intro again. It's only 20 seconds, but man, it got me pumped up for the stream, that's for sure. Snowy says, I've been feeling the senioritis, but I'm going through it. I got this stream to keep me company in the background. Keep going strong, Snowy. I fought it too. It's hard. It really is, but finish strong. Ocho, this is the PMDG 737-800. It was awesome. Thank you, Wyatt. I appreciate it. Probably a little more awesome than, I think it's more awesome than it actually is, but I thought it was pretty good for waking up this morning going, I'm going to do this, and editing only took about like 20 minutes to do it. Now we just got to get Tommy to 3K, then we can set him up on Live Studio, and then I can edit him an intro too. It'll be great. And then Morgan.
And we got some good things planned too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what's funny, Tommy? Is I was replaying last night's video before my first tail standing go around. And you know who joined the live right as that was happening?
No, who?
Ben flying for a living.
Oh, really?
Yep, Ben, I was reviewing it. I didn't notice real time, but I noticed he joined as things were going sideways. So I was like, oh, of course. Now he's never going to fly with me.
Right.
Oops. My bad.
Oh, that was all controller.
It was. And like I said, I think that I was sitting there and I was like, what did I have on? And I had that automatic trim, because in the actual airplane, so at 400 feet in the actual airplane on an auto land, it does what's called a mistrim bias. So it trims back just in case of because when you go around, it's the autopilot goes around on a Cat 3 auto land. So it has that trim in there to help it do the go around. So I'm wondering, since I was kind of set up for the auto land, and at 400 feet is when it started getting squirrely, I bet you the autopilot was trying to do the mistrim bias, and the flight assistance AI was trying to correct it, and that's why it was getting wonky. Although I don't know if the PMDG is that accurate, but maybe it's a theory.
I think you're pretty spot on with that. As far as the accuracy of the PMDG, I know that when Michael Randazzo, who's the CEO of the company,
yeah,
when the PMDG and all this first started coming out, he specifically employed 737 pilots. And it didn't matter if you were a captain, first officer, if you were 737 type rated, you know, and you passed the interview, you got the job. That's where that gentleman, Emmanuel, on YouTube, and he would always give kind of like the inside that was going on.
Yeah.
So I did watch a thing, excuse me, on flight control surfaces and stuff like that, and they said they specifically delayed the initial release of the 700 to get them as close to real world as possible as they could in the sim, because then also, you know, the code sharing between Microsoft, PMDG, Asobo, who just likes to be standoffish. That's why we don't have a weather radar. So I guess it all depends on what your computer is capable of and how you have your setup and your sensitivities.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But, yeah, and you know, I am completely positive that this handled nothing like
like the real world one.
yeah, like the one you pulled out of Portland the other day.
Oh yeah. And I'm sorry, Alden. I just saw your message on YouTube say, "Hey, Bill, I'm starting up the 737-700." I think you asked in chat too. For some reason, the OBS restream won't let me undock a window, so I could see that chat as well. I really need to work. I think I'm going to end up using my laptop as a second monitor here shortly, so I can see that sort of stuff. But yeah, so if it's the same person asking, then yeah, just give us a second. I'll kind of walk you through the setup once we get into Albany.
And as a backup, when I get back from vacation, I could tutorialize it. I got one for the fly-by-wire up. I could do one for this one.
Yeah, I was trying. I had a video, but the editing, it didn't come out as nice as I wanted it, so I had to restart it.
Oh, for every one video
yeah
that I publish, there's 6 or 7 that are in the recycle bin.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like my vlog. Oh, that's something I gotta finish up. All the editing's done. I just gotta do the narration part. Excuse me. And then I'll also be posting that today. My vlog about this last trip that I just did. Some sick transitions in there too. But yeah, there's a ton. Like the amount of takes I have to do because I sound stupid or I say too many times.
Yeah, me too. Same right there.
All right, yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody. We're going to be just north of all the airspace, so. Alden, that's you? Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, bud. Like I said, I can see TikTok live chat, but for some reason with OBS, unless somebody knows a way to undock a chat window in OBS, unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. So I can't see anything. I can see Twitch comments, but I can't see my YouTube live, and the only reason I can see Twitch is because it's on my phone. Right here, because I'm monitoring it from there. Yeah, see, I can pull it up, but I can't remove it out of this, which is sad. So I'll try to check that regularly if I can. I'm sorry, guys. First day streaming on all 3 platforms. Holden Carrington, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. And Hunter Murphy, thanks for the follow as well. Just so you guys know, if you guys are following me, be sure to follow Level Flight Simulations. That's who I'm talking to right now. We're both doing a flight out to Albany. That's Tommy. He has a lot of good videos, a lot of simulation videos as well. He flies more airplanes in terms of flight sim than I do. So a lot of good content there. Darren, I've been thinking about flying. I'm sorry, I've been thinking about starting up flight school. Any advice? About what, Darren? If you're thinking about it, is there something that you specifically have a question about? The advice I offer to all new student pilots is just develop and have good study habits and discipline, because you'll need that throughout your entire career. I've done my discovery and I've been to 3 flight schools. I've been to fleet flight. Okay, are you trying to choose between the 3, Darren? Is that what it is? Michael, it's in a couple days. I'm currently on my days off. Trisha, welcome. Scott, thank you for the like, bud. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know what, Tommy? I see our lives and I'm like, this is quality content, right? Interacting, we're doing something constructive. But then have you seen the people on like the live leaderboards, like all the way at the top? And then like I click on them and I have no idea what they're doing that we're not doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
I have, and I think one of the things that it's just time, and then I know I'm still learning this whole SEC thing on how to bring. Hang on, the fire department's got to come past 1,000 miles an hour wailing on the airport.
Go get them, brothers!
Right. You know, that's one thing. 32 years behind the wheel of those things, I never ever took advantage of or mishappened, use them in the wrong way. And lights and sirens, a lot of people don't realize you use them the wrong way, you're going to kill someone straight up.
Oh yeah, because it's not. Yeah.
But I think it's we have to get to that point and the number of followers to where we could just get it out to just a broader spectrum.
Yeah,
And
that's a good point.
I think that's really about it, and it's those darn hashtags.
Yeah, I can't figure out the hashtags.
Hashtag
God, Tommy and I are a different generation. Those younger kids and their hashtags. Moose blog it. Oh yeah, I always do. The next vlog will be out tonight. With my last trip. Darren says yes. I'm trying to find a good school. Any advice on the studying? It's whatever works for you. For example, flashcards works great for me. I have to be in a room that's quiet with nobody else, no TV, but I have to listen to music. It can't be dead quiet. And I have to get up every hour and walk around and study. Otherwise, I'll go insane. Mason, hey, how's it going, bud? Welcome back. I said, afternoon, Bill. Where are you and Tommy flying today? We are going to Albany, New York. Brother Moose says, okay, Grandpa. Dude, it feels like it. Like, Brother Moose, I got an iPhone for the first time in my life about 6 months ago. And I felt, you know, I'm sitting there with my glasses on the end of my nose going, that worked on the Android, right? Why can't I swipe it this way, you know? And it just felt, I felt old. I was like, I cannot handle all this technology. It's getting easier, but man, talk about a leap.
That's actually funnier because I do have 2 grandchildren. And 2 on the way that will be arriving in November. Twin boys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Kim's son and his soon-to-be wife are having twin boys. So a grandpa figure, I guess I could say, because I don't know. We'll figure that out in November. I'm not really concerned about it, but I know what to do. I'm well versed.
There you go. Man, I need to make a checklist on like all the lights I need to turn on because I just noticed my sign has been off this whole time. But congratulations, Tommy. That's awesome. Twins.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Twin boys. I figure they'll be 2 or 3 months old, and I'll have them sitting on my lap in front of my yoke.
There you go. The future.
Start early.
The future generation. Brother Moose says it's rude or awakening when you start to realize you act like your dad. Brother Moose, my wife tells me all the time that she like I'll be sitting there doing something, and she's like, "Oh my God, your dad does it the exact same way." And I'm like, "No, stop that." She goes, "Yes." I'm like, "Oh my God." I mean, I guess there could be worse people. You know, if I end up being my dad, then I'll be pretty proud of that.
Thank you to everyone saying congratulations in chat. Thank you so much.
And would you say it's a lot of book work or it balances out with the flying? Darren, to be a pilot, it's one of the few careers where, and I'm being 100% serious, is you have to be well-rounded. You have to be good at flying. You have to be good with the book and regulations, and you have to be good with check rides and testing. You have to be just a well-rounded individual. Silas Smith says, I was always wondered during intense tournaments, flight attendants are always calm. Well, so are pilots. We're not up there crying. So, but what are some indicators that you should panic on a flight? You should never panic on a flight. So, panicking will only get you killed. So, best thing you can do if you think you should start panicking is just quietly sit there and listen. If there's an emergency, listen, because the flight crew is going to tell you what you need to do next. If you listen, you'll survive. And quick question, if I sent you a couple of DMs, would you kindly answer them? Well, it depends on the DMs. If they're appropriate questions, Darren, absolutely. If not, then no. But yeah, go ahead, shoot them to my DMs, and I'll be more than happy to answer. I recently booked my Discovery flight. What can I expect on it, and how did yours go? Mine was like over a decade ago. So it's about an hour flight, Hilla, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that. Yeah, Hilla. You can expect to go up and just do basic maneuvers, so a couple turns, maybe go sightseeing, see some cool things in your area. Like I was in Florida, so they took me over the beach, and then you'll come back in and do a landing. It's just to do a quick intro to flight. Mine went great. I loved it. Yeah, so many congrats on there. That's awesome.
I appreciate everybody. I really do.
That's awesome.
It does mean a lot. People may not think so because we're tooling around in the digital and virtual world, but it does mean something to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Just walked outside to walk my dog, and there's so much white pollen flying around, almost like it's snowing. Really snowy. Keep that stuff in the eastern United States. Don't send it my way. I don't need that. My allergies, when I get allergies, it sucks. Ripped my nose and eyes, yeah. Yeah, Darren, if it's regarding flight school and stuff, yeah, feel free to send those to my DM and I'll do my best to answer them when I get to them. I'm looking at a school called L3 Harris over here in Orlando and one in Vero Beach. I went to Florida Tech, Darren, in Melbourne, Florida, so I'm familiar. Gerald says remain extremely calm. Are you talking, Gerald, are you referring to the turbulence question? If so, you should, to make sure you get their attention, I think you just click on their name and you can at them. So you know that you're talking to them. Oh, Tommy, thanks for sharing the live.
Yeah, I was just realizing I was lacking on there. I'm like flipping multiple screens, trying to keep an eye on the chat. And
How was the school you went to? And I'll send you some messages. Stop blowing up the comments. Darren, no problem. That's exactly. So Tommy and I do this not because to fly from point A to point B. Normally it'd be a Q&A where I'm just sitting here answering your questions. The whole Microsoft Flight Simulator thing is just something entertaining in the background while I answer your questions. So don't feel bad about asking a lot of questions. Hornet asked where I fly out of. Well, we flew out of Chicago. We're on our way to Albany. You're an A&P. Oh, cool. That's cool, Gerald. Alden, how much longer do you have? Oh yeah, sorry, Gerald, or Alden, you're sitting on the ground. We're starting our descent in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20-30 minutes. What can you say about Epic Flight Academy in New Smyrna? Hope you to get your insight. I've never flown for Epic, never did any flight training, so I honestly can't offer any insight on it. You have to talk to somebody who's actually flown for them. Excuse me. Beckham, thanks for the follow. Albany, New York. Yeah, that's where we're flying to, ALB. Now we just need the winds from the east to blow it towards you. No, Snowy. You keep it. You see the coughing? That's just from me talking. Daryl says since 87. Oh, wow, that's awesome. That was before I was born.
All right, we're going to go easy on that. All right. We're not going to talk about years.
I was waiting for Tommy. I was waiting for Tommy to jump in. I just kind of casually said that.
Father's Day, 1971. That was my birthday.
Oh, nice.
That was my old man's very first Father's Day gift.
That's awesome. Did you remind him of that though? Every time?
Every day.
Every day? Be like, you don't get a gift because I was the gift.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's funny. Hornet says, well, I'm from there. Well, so is Snowy. Snowy made the request for this flight. That's why we're doing it today.
Did I hear it correctly? Do we have a plane spotter waiting on us in Albany?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. Beckham, yes, this is the PMDG 737-800, and Tommy is flying the 700. And Hornet, yes, we are on VATSIM. It's just really quiet because there's no active controllers. Oh, man. Man, you've done it. Let's see. Nobody else has come active, right, Tommy? No other airspace?
No, not right now.
Okay. Yeah, I would say it's not. Tommy is super mod, if you guys couldn't tell. He's like monitoring Volanta, and he's also monitoring my other platforms that I am streaming to. So too bad I can't give you a badge like in Twitch where it's just like super stream or super mod.
You know what? Your company works for me, man. It's always a good time.
Oh my god, I got so many screens. I keep clicking into the wrong one. Okay. It's all on one monitor. I really need once I get, so the first thing is I need to get a bigger computer desk because things are a little crowded with lights, keyboard, and just a monitor. And then once I get a bigger desk, then I can start throwing in other stuff like an extra monitor and stuff like that. Hello, Aviation of the World. Welcome back. I'm doing good today. Hopefully we'll have a better landing than we did yesterday in La Hui. So that's the goal today. I have a couple theories that we'll see if it works or not.
You know what? That was a really, really pretty approach in the sim. I couldn't even really fathom how pretty it is in real life.
Oh, it doesn't do it justice, Tommy. That I remember because it was kind of the way we popped out of the clouds was actually how it was when I first went there. So it was, you could see the tops of the tall mountains like Diamond Head and Maui, the volcano on Maui. and then I popped below the clouds and it just revealed that landscape. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And to give you guys an idea, Lahui, that island is where they actually filmed parts of Jurassic Park on the north side.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so
That's actually pretty cool.
Yep, and that's so the north side is very, very nature-like and scenic. Question about the things to learn. Do you need a lot of prior learning or math, or will you learn as you go? Darren, there's some basics, like basic math and stuff, but everything else is pretty much taught as you go. Gerald says I might as well get my wheelchair out. I'm sorry, Gerald.
Gerald, I'm right there with you, buddy.
I'm sorry,
We're
guys.
brothers now.
I just found you on VATSIM map. Yep, that's us. Let's see. Tommy, I think I might actually need to take my dogs out. My little cattle dog, she's at the door whining. So, how much? I'm trying to see how much. Yep, she's definitely whining. So either there's a rabbit outside or she needs to go potty, and I'd rather not take a gamble. So 36. Okay, I got some time. I'll be right back. So Tommy has the con.
Tommy's on the con.
And I'm not gonna go to my intermission page here. I'm just gonna turn off the camera.
The Tommy take over. Aviation, we popped out of Chicago O'Hare, and it was basically a straight eastbound route that we took today. The last major VOR we're going to come over is Dunkirk, and then direct to the first fixed point on the approach. Yes, Andreas, it's Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Lily, hello, welcome. Snow, is my audio okay? Coming over to live? All right, cool. Thanks, Snow. Thanks, Mason. Oh, okay, G Hornet, you cool deal. I fly for one of the Deltas. Hello, Andrew. Yeah, we do. It's kind of a cross because when we're in the PMDGs, Bill gives you the real world airline pilot perspective of it, and I give solely from the simulator virtual pilot side of it. Yes. Yeah, G Horn, if you fly VATSIM, I am always Delta 1038. But let me do this now before I forget. G Hornet, there you are. There we go. I just threw a follow at you. You know, us virtual captains got to keep together. Hello, Ashley. Welcome in. Oh, very cool, very cool. The closest I got is I got my FAA endorsement for my private pilot, but I grew up outside of Kennedy. Uncles, cousins, they all worked maintenance, cargo. I think I had one cousin who was a fueler. So between LaGuardia and Kennedy, which is really cool because when I was a little kid, my cousins would always, sneak me in. But you're talking, late 70s, early 1980s, a lot different of a world. Lando, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Bill will be back in a couple of minutes. The cool thing, Gerald, was where I grew up in New York. I grew up in Queens, and the house was literally in final approach for 1-3 left. So it was cool. Some of them on good days, I could actually count the rivets on the bottom side of the wings. Lando, we're heading to Albany. We did the requested snowy flight. We came out of O'Hare and coming into Albany.
All right.
Around in about 20 to 25 minutes. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of flight time. No longer than a half hour.
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, hearing you great.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm showing us on the ground in about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot shorter than Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah, this is almost like like a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nothing.
Yeah, Gerald, it was really close.
Hawaii flights are fun. They were. It was. It's just it was long. Very, very long.
Next time we do that, I'll be better prepared. I'll have like a sandwich and all ready to go.
Yeah, I need to have food ready to go. Mike Q, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I want to test something. You ready for this, Tommy?
Sure.
Remember the magic words? I was just curious if TikTok has like an algorithm.
Sure.
Okay. Chemtrails. Flat Earth. Bigfoot. All right, let's see if we can get some people in here. I was just curious if TikTok has an algorithm like that. Mason asked, can we do a non-VATSIM flight together? Yeah, we can arrange that. I've been thinking about ripping around in an F-18. I just didn't want to do it on VATSIM because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with the F-18.
Yeah, the key with using the server that they have in the game is we got to find some place where there's not a lot of people.
Yes.
Otherwise, it just lags and bogs down horribly.
We can fly through Grand Canyon. Yeah, there we go. In F-18s. So if I have a passion for being a commercial pilot, you think I'll enjoy school? Yeah, absolutely. I love school. Well, I'm also a nerd, but I truly, truly love learning. That also because both my parents were high school math educators. But yeah, no, if you enjoy it, it's not really like going to school because you're learning about what you want to do. So I'm eagerly awaiting a troll now. Yes, no way, absolutely. I'm just curious because yesterday it seemed like anytime I mentioned it is when we got them. So I'm just curious if TikTok has a thing. Let's see. Lando's dad said next flight is Singapore to JFK. Oh, that just sounds long. Gerald says I knew there was something wrong. About what, Gerald?
No.
I don't believe in chemtrails. Chemtrails aren't real. The Earth is round, and Bigfoot doesn't exist. But I tend to get people when I say those things. It's when those types of people with those opinions, I should say, start showing up in the chat. So I'm just curious if there's like a algorithm or something. Oh, no, Gerald's calling me a nerd. Yeah, no, I if you couldn't tell, I'm a huge nerd and aviation geek. Which back in the day I got bullied for, but now it's cool because I fly airplanes. Oh, don't forget the text banner. Yeah. And did I get rid of it?
No,
What?
you restarted, so it reset.
Oh,
I don't think it's a saved part of the thing.
that's annoying. Gotta find my font here. Impact, and I can't remember. Did I do it in 48 last time?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, that was like a really long time ago. It was yesterday.
Oh, I forgot to... let's center it. There we go. I just made it super simple. It's gonna be right there. It's gonna say Real World 7... Actually... Oh, come on. This being hateful.
Yeah, Lando, I would say.
There you go.
I would say it would.
That looks somewhat professional, right? I just put it like right on the bottom of my webcam.
Yeah, that actually looks really good.
Okay, I'll just leave that there then. Darren says gonna head back to work. I'll send you some DMs. Really appreciate you today. Oh, absolutely, Darren. I'll take a look at those once I'm off my live, and I'll try to respond to them in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, don't worry, Gerald. It's payback because I was making fun of how you and Tommy are a lot older than I am. So it's fair. It's a fair point. Darren says, made me feel more welcome to the Pi community. Well, good. This community, there are some knuckleheads in our community, but overall it is a very welcoming, tight-knit community. So welcome to the Pi community. Oh, thank you, Wyatt. I know the font isn't too, like, eye-catching, but at least they'll see my picture and be like, oh, that's the guy talking. And underneath it, it says, Real World 737 Pilot. And then they're going to go to the chat and type in Real World 737 Pilot, question mark. Or my favorite of all time, is this a real flight? Nope, it's not a real flight. I wouldn't be sitting in my office doing a real flight. What's your go-to drink of choice? Mine is Tropical Punch Kool-Aid. Mason, tell me you're not over the age of 21 without telling me you're not over the age of 21. I'm just kidding, Mason. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding.
I mean, I could whip it out and be like, you know, Gerald and I probably still drink Tang.
Tang, yeah. My wife has me turn on this stuff. It's called, Tommy, have you ever tried it? It's called Olipop.
No, I never have.
It's a sparkling, here we go, product placement. It's a sparkling tonic, and it has probiotics and stuff for your stomach. So I don't know, it tastes really good, and it makes my stomach feel decent. So
okay, I'll have to look into that. Actually, what I do is I get Tetley decaffeinated green tea.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
So we actually have a tea kettle in the apartment. So it takes 2 kettles for my iced tea container, and then Kim gets honey from a little roadside stand, and the guy that jars the honey himself, it's just amazing. Yeah, he has his own hives and everything, and it was it's just amazing tasting honey, because she's organic, all natural, and everything that goes along with that. So I just make my own honey green tea, decaffeinated.
Oh, nice.
Which, after I taxi in, we might have to sample. Yeah, it is official. I'm just scrolling through things here. The 737 and the 738 is now available on Xbox for Flight Sim.
There you go. All right, and I added the text to my Twitch as well in big freaking letters. It's like real world 737 pilot.
Oh, I gotta see this.
I'm trying to move it around real quick. Maybe that'll get people to come into the stream. I get it.
Yeah, I would think so.
There we go. Brother Moose, hey, just joined. Are you a real pilot? Is this a real flight? Jesus, you and his Brother Moose and Jesus got some sense of humor. We got the same question yesterday. Yeah, we did, Wyatt. Hey, Morgan, welcome back. How was the storage? Did you get more paint? Well, that drink is Mike's, but it's all I really had. It's legal where I live on private property. Okay. Closest thing I got to flying a plane was during a return trip from fixing an airplane I sat in. Oh, interesting. You sat right seat. Oh, that's pretty cool. Leonard says, yeah, it was released within an hour after your flight yesterday. Oh, they probably saw how bad my landing was, and they're like, well, let's just go and release this so then we can go fix the one that Captain Bill just slammed into Lahui. Emily, welcome to the live stream. It's echoing, and I decided to wait because my phone was almost dead. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah, if you're gonna be in the voice lobby, just turn the volume down on your phone. That should stop the echo.
Just followed me on Twitch. Thank you, Snowy. I appreciate it. Yeah, for those of you that are just joining, one, I am a real world 737 pilot. This is not an actual flight. This is a Microsoft Flight Simulator flight. Get those things out of the way. The world is round. Chemtrails don't exist. Bigfoot's a 50-50 shot as of right now. So are UFOs. But I also am streaming on Twitch and YouTube Live as well. So if those are one of your more preferred streaming options, it's the same exact name. You can go follow me on there. The only difference is on those, you won't be able to see my webcam, and that is because my webcam or Logitech doesn't like more than one application using the webcam. So for some of you, that may be preferred preference. If you don't like looking at me here in the upper right hand portion of your screen, that's perfectly fine. Then go to Twitch or YouTube Live, or block that part of the screen, one of the two. It's super quiet now and still echoing. Morgan, you might be in Discord. Oh, you know why? Morgan, make sure you go to completely close out Discord, because if you're still listening to Discord, it may be both. You may be hearing both Discord and the live. Brother Moose says Bigfoot is 100% real. You know what is funny? We call the 777 Bigfoot because of its tires, its main gear. So technically it is real. Can you wear long sleeves as a pilot? I have a sleeve tattoo. Yes, you can. So Brother Moose and I were talking about this. We both have tattoos. Mine are where I can wear a short sleeve shirt and not worry about it. But if you have arm tattoos, you can wear long sleeve shirts to cover it up. It just can't be visible. Guys, it's time for me to go back to work. Enjoy. See you later, Gerald. Thank you. I appreciate you joining in. I'm going to type something so you see my username. It's similar to here, but more silly. Okay, I got you. I'm watching on my phone. Did I watch the Monaco coverage today? No, it's recorded. I have the Formula One TV app. So I always, because my wife and I both love it. So I have to wait until she comes home so we can watch Free Practice 1 today. Lando Dad, Shaq is Bigfoot. Have you seen the size of his shoes? Yes, I have, actually. Connor, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Jesus, are you a real 737 pilot that works for United and is a first officer? No, absolutely not. It's all fake. Thank you, Jesus. That's hilarious. His second time in my stream. He was with us yesterday going out to Lahui. A second time, and he's already a comedic relief. Thank you, Jesus. 100% being genuine. Thank you. That was funny.
I'm back, Bill.
Oh, there's Morgan. Did you figure out the echoing?
Yeah, but how do I watch it while talking? I forget.
Watch it while talking. Tommy's kind of the tech guru. So you,
I have the live on my phone, and I just have my phone volume for the audio video all the way down. I have not mastered watching TikTok live on the web yet.
Okay, hold on. You said turn the phone volume all the way down?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hi.
Did it double? Let's see. Mason asks us a real flight. Brother Moose says, I've never seen you land a plane, so you're definitely fake. 100%.
What in the world is going on?
Oh, Snowy, I just saw it. That's funny. And Snowy on my Twitch comment was like, hey, Bill, are you a real pilot?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get this to work.
Do you ever want to do a flight, then do a return? Oh, do I ever do a return flight? It depends. A lot depends, because Tommy and I sometimes have to adult, and Morgan does adult as well. So it all depends. Like, I don't have anything else to do as long as it's a short flight. Well, it depends on what time we land in. Because I got to be off by like 5-ish, because that's when my wife gets home. So it depends on what time when we land.
Airplane people?
It is airplane people.
I'm trying to watch the live, but also listen to this. Oh, it's so frustrating.
Hello, Morgan's boyfriend. Hello.
How you doing?
I don't know if he can hear us.
I'm trying to watch the live and do this at the same time. It's not working.
Mason, if you're an FO, why is your name Captain? That is also another common one I get a lot. Someone the other day accused me on one of my videos of stolen valor. Straight up was like, is this stolen valor? It's like, no, dude. Literally go to my 3rd video on my TikTok page, and I was a captain for 3.5 years. Like, that's what. Anyways, I digress. Alex, I would highly suggest not doing that on here either. It's a quick way to get probably shadow banned.
What is the little...
Yeah, Brother Moose. Yeah, stolen valor. He straight up was like, why are you a first off? Why is your name captain if you're not a first officer? Are you lying? I literally have screenshots, and that's one of the videos I'm going to make, because there's some funny comments that I screenshotted them, their profile pics, so you guys could see who it is, and then blocked them. But it was, yeah, one of them stolen valor. 100% was like, is this stolen valor? I'm like, no, dude. First of all, I'm not military. Second of all,
You can talk to them through like the little voice thing.
That's pretty cool.
I'm finally booting up Microsoft. Oh, you're doing the Singapore flight now, Lando Dad?
So they can hear me talk through it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and we can, Morgan, can you hear us? We can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you guys, but every time I go to look at the live and talk to you guys, it like echoes. I don't know why. I even tried turning my volume all the way down. It didn't do anything besides make it quiet.
But is it the audio video? What kind of phone you got, Morgan? You iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Well,
all right, expertise. I'm an Android guy.
I would say, do you have earphones? It might be because you're hearing, it's just feedback. So if you have earphones, it might help. I don't know. That's the only thing I got.
I don't even know if I don't even know.
See, I'm finally booting up. Oh wait, I already read that. No, I'm gonna just fly and practice my bush landings. Oh, good. I should, one of these days, I'll probably just get on and just practice my landings, because that's definitely something I'm in desperate need of.
Actually, a bush pilot. Was it CJ Logistics?
Oh, I'm not
has a good 152 freeware.
Oh, really? Maybe that's what I need to practice in. Jesus says, keep dreaming, Bill. You'll be a real pilot one day. That's good.
You know who I'm glad I like him, but I'm kind of glad RAI ain't in here with that.
Oh.
Jesus, he'd be all over that, like me on a pizza.
Oh, RAI. Usually when I mention him, he shows up. So.
What'd you say?
Oh no, we're talking about Jesus. He said, "Keep dreaming, Bill. One day you'll be a real pilot." See, comments like that is okay, but if was that you or is that me?
No, that's Unicom. But nothing to do with us. They're taking off out of Toronto Pearson.
I gotcha. Lando says, I'm going to use an Xbox controller too, flying the Kit Fox. Oh, cool. I bet you could probably land a smaller airplane better with an Xbox controller. All right. Let me set up the approach here. Local altimeter down there, Tommy, is showing 3026.
Okay. You know, just out of... Are you pulling that off of D-Atis?
I am.
Oh, okay, cool. I use that also in Uncontrolled Air.
Yeah, it's on the JEP FD Pro app. I just use it. That's what we use in real life.
Oh, okay, cool. Mix. I'm closing in on my top of descent and we're gonna call it 30 miles.
Nice. Are you going direct to IMA on the approach? Is that what's next?
Yes.
Okay. So if you want, when you're probably about, I don't know, give it from top of descent, you got to be pretty close.
Oh yeah, I'm less than 30 miles now.
All right, dial in 1,600 feet for hockey, and then the VNAV will start you down. Literally, you get to sit back and watch, because I'm going to go ahead and dial in 1,600 feet for hockey, too.
Oh, yeah, I'm all programmed, and then I'm showing the runways actually 335.
Oh, yeah, I just meant, because, well, technically, so real-world procedures is until you're inside of a initial approach fix, you only set final approach fix altitude. And then once you're inside, like inside IMI, I think that's how you pronounce it, IMI, then you set touchdown zone elevation.
Oh, okay, cool.
1,600. VNAV should do the rest. Let's see. I do better with the airliners. Oh, really? Oh, Lando Dad, you gotta show me your sequence, man. If you ever need a third mod, because others are adulting, I volunteer. Okay, Mason, I'll keep that in mind. So far, we haven't had a need for a major amount of mods, because most people are decent, so. AMR, Bill, may I ask you a question? What should you respond to a recruiter to keep safety of flight as... what? Let's see, Bill, may I ask you a question? What should you respond to a recruiter to keep the safety of the flight as a captain? AMR, I don't know. I honestly, could you rephrase that? I don't know what you're trying to ask. Bill, how do you know what real pilots do? I thought you weren't one. Brother Moose, I'm a fake one. Alden, source off lights means that the electrical generator for that source is offline. So that's, hold on. I'm kind of afraid to click it in flight, but I can click the light without tripping the generator. Where is it? Overhead, lower. So you're talking about these lights, right? Oh, it won't let me do it. It's this right here. So basically, like when you shut down an engine, your source light, off light will come off. So that means the generator, so that means you're selected to that generator, but there's no power, or there's no generator power coming to that source, basically. All right, now the fun part of figuring out how to get back to the, there we go.
All right, Bill, there was one more, like scroll up a little bit. Kaz, we're just gonna call him Kaz, because that's all I saw. The answer to your question is, no, it's not hard to use VATSIM at all. The hardest part about VATSIM is the setup.
Oh, thank you, Tommy. I missed that. I'm flying to Oakland at the moment in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay, yeah, that's well behind us. Yeah, you're welcome, Alden. I know it's taking a little bit longer than planned, but well, not planned. It was planned to be at 2 hours. that is planned. Let me just put 250 in there. It's mostly practicing very small movements. Yeah, I'm noticing that. And also, Leonard, I turned off flight assistance trim because I had that on to set trim, and I think that might have been causing issues yesterday with the auto land. So, you started in YYJ to Oakland, so not that long. Okay, YYJ. I'm not familiar with that.
I think that's Vancouver.
Is it? No, Vancouver's YYC. I've been to Vancouver. It's YYC, I think.
Oh, all right.
That's one of my favorite overnights. YYJ is Victoria International. Yeah, Vancouver's YYC. I went there. Yeah, we do overnight there. Oh no, that's Calgary. YYZ? Wait, which one's? Nope, that's Toronto. I'm losing my mind. YYV? That's not it. Oh my goodness.
Brother Moose jumped all over it.
Oh, did he? There you go, yeah. YVR. There we go. I fly there, just don't know the code.
The airplane knows the code. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It auto loads in ACARs, so it's a piece of cake.
because we're on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. All right, final check.
Oh, I'm gonna descend now so it doesn't freak out. All right, I'm starting my descent. Did you? Yeah, I'm assuming you started it.
Starting now.
G-Track Cheetah on Twitch, hello. And Crazy Gamer 64, hello. How are you all doing? My first Twitch setup here, other than Snowy. Sorry to bother you. I have a quick question. Go ahead, Crazy Gamer. Ask away. It's kind of weird having... yeah, I really need to work on setting up that second monitor. Go ahead, Crazy Gamer on or Crazy Gaming 64 on Twitch. Go ahead. Alex, Canada is starting with Y. Each country has their own ICAO designator. So the United States is K before, and Vancouver's Y, Mexico is M, etc. Where in the A320 can I see how much time until I get to Oakland? Because there should be a place. That's a question for Tommy.
Okay, I'll answer that. You also got comments on YouTube?
On YouTube? Oh my goodness. Okay. When I spawn at the gate with the 737, it's already powered automatically, doors open and all at the gate. That is correct. It's not cold and dark. Crazy Gamer, once I get on the ground, if you want, I can show you where you can select to cold and dark. If that's what you're asking. Let me try to find my YouTube. So many things. All right. Blue Rider. I am at Mach. Well, I just transitioned to 280. I was at Mach 7.4. Not cold. Yeah, Crazy Gamer. I will definitely show that to you once we get on the ground. Currently, we are descending into... Wow, I'm high. We're currently descending into Albany. We should be on the ground in the next 15 minutes or so. And then once we get to the gate, I'll shut down the airplane and show you how to do it. Oh, man. I don't know how... There's got to be a way for me to do this. Oh, you know what? I have a Kindle. I'm an idiot. I have a third thing here I could use for the YouTube. My phone was literally sitting on top of it.
All right, so we're just gonna boost our prep time from 30 to 35 minutes.
Yeah, because I blew straight past that.
So, okay, Devin, I need a little bit of information to help you out with your question. Are you on Xbox, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and what version of the A320 do you have? Is it default, fly-by-wire, or Phoenix?
See, Tommy's all over it.
Actually, I'm not 100% sure about the default, but the fly-by-wire and the Phoenix, because I got both of those. The easiest way would be is look down at your McDo, bring up your flight plan, look at your arrival, whatever runway you're arriving at, and if you scroll across to the right, it should bring up Zulu time. That's your estimated Zulu time of arrival, and then just do the math.
Okay, and Crazy Gamer says, yeah, you'll stick around. Perfect. Yes, I'll show that to you because there's a couple people with that same question. Cheetah, is there a lot of math that needs to be done when you're flying, or is it not too bad? It's basic. It's more critical problem solving, Cheetah, than anything. We just do basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, but you have to just be able to solve problems. What is my... Of course this thing is...
Alex, you're correct on that. Treasy, I would think so, but Bill, Treasy wants to know...
Hold on a second.
Seat weird from you. Okay.
Hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, is Treasy asking flying from the left seat, is it weird? No, not really. You just get used to it. Different muscles. For some reason, I'm trying to get it up on my Kindle for the YouTube stuff, but it's just not working. For some reason, my Kindle's not liking not getting internet, which is stupid because obviously there is internet. All right. Mama, like, I am like here. I have a question also. What? Oh, do you have another question, Gamer? Is that what you're saying? How do you know your top of descent? Because on the brief, you'll have a top of descent point, but then how do you know versus the correct VS? Well, on the 7.3, it calculates it for you. It's a little green dot with TOD on it. But for the math portion of it, you take your difference in altitude. So let's say you have to descend 10,000 or 12,000 feet, divide it by 300. And so that's going to be 40. You start your descent 40 miles away from that point. And then you take your ground speed here in the upper left-hand corner of your navigation display and multiply that by 5. And that'll roughly give you the feet per minute required to maintain a 3-degree path. So 40 miles at that feet per, or the mileage at that feet per minute should give you a 3-degree path to cross that fix at that altitude.
Oh, Devin, you could also use, if you go down and do and you use the prog button, you could actually type in a waypoint. That will also give you a Zulu time of what your estimated time, your ETA is for that particular waypoint.
Why is I have no idea what my Kindle is being difficult. Let's see without using the VNav. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Oh yeah, it's the formula. We don't use the formula unless we're just trying to eyeball something in real life. Crazy, but it's a good question. Sorry, Blue Rider, you're asking, what's the normal N1 at cruise? N1 is usually around like anywhere from like 75 to 85% usually. Sorry guys, it's the multi-stream. I don't have multi-monitors yet, so it's kind of hard to watch everybody's comments on here. I'm trying to do my best. Tommy, could you just watch the YouTube one for me? Because I got everything else up. So if another one pops up on YouTube, would you let me know?
Sure.
Because my Kindle is not being very friendly right now. Crazy Gamer says, I mean, officially, real life, the VNav will do the job or is instructed by a TC, so it's okay. Yeah, that's true. But if you want to, I always do kind of a rough estimate, or double check to make sure that it's accurate, because sometimes the VNav can mess up a little bit. So it's always good to double check and know the formula as well. Gotta burn this center tank off. All right, dropping the spoiler or popping the spoilers here for a second. 152, 157. All right. All right, I know I got the fuel caution light. I'm trying to drain out the center pumps. I don't know why it's on this early. And Crazy Gamer said that's why I've asked to be able to double check the proper descent. Yeah, that's a good technique. It's a really good technique, Crazy Gamer. But why is... Yeah, my Kindle is just like, yeah, there's no internet, even though I'm clearly hooked up to internet. Oh my god. Brother Moose, why? What am I reading currently? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to... That's my Kindle. It's being a pain. I'm using it as a different monitor so I can try to at least track some of these comments. Where are you flying to? Chamberlain, we're going to Albany. Hello, Therian. All caps. Do you know the requirements for ATC? I heard you start training at exactly 30:31. I don't. That would be a question for TJ or RAI, who are Real World Air Traffic Controllers. Let's see. Crazy Gamer also a sim brief flight can be like the FMD, or do you need a key all in manual? Crazy Gamer, that's an answer for Tommy. Tommy, he's asking if sim brief flight plan just gets loaded directly into your FMS, or do you have to manually hand gem it?
You could do either or. If you have your SimBrief, you need to download a smaller program. It's called a SimBrief Downloader, and then you have to find your community folder for the PDMG, and they have two subfolders, winds and flight plan, and you could set it up to automatically go in there, or you could just put it in manually. I literally just put a, if you don't mind, Bill, I literally just posted a video today on my YouTube on how to do the download with SimBrief Downloader into the PMDG.
There you go. Crazy Gamer, if is it Level Flight Simulations on YouTube as well? I can't remember.
Yes.
So Crazy Gamer, if you go to YouTube and type in Level Flight Simulations, all one word, and go to his channel, he has a lot of good tutorials like that as well. Okay, cool, thanks. I like manual actually. Oh yeah, I mean I don't have SimBrief, so I manually hand jam all the time. Brother Moose is asking any books you're reading on that Kindle these days. Brother Moose, I love Stephen King. Stephen King's one of my all-time favorite authors, so I got a couple of those on there. How do I know when to start our descent? You can do the rough 3 to 1 rule to figure out your top of descent, but the computer shows us with these little circles for top of descent. Brad says, no, pilot says landing lights. Yeah, they're on. Yes, White, we have started our descent. Tommy's ahead of me. Right? Are you still ahead of me?
I'm still ahead of you, and I'm picking up moderate chop at about 5,000 feet.
Oh, great. Right, the text box looks better today on what you do. Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks a little bit better off to the side here, I agree. I gotta remember to lock that before I accidentally move it again. Rendo says, I want to be a pilot so bad, the industry's hurting for them, but they make it expensive. It is expensive, but it's one of the few careers, Rendo, that it actually, there's a huge return on investment. So it's a huge upfront investment, but there's a good return. I despise reading, but whoever I had to read something for school, my go-to is a Stephen King book. It is. Stephen King has some amazing books. I hated reading. Yeah, me too, Brother Moose. Yeah, I hated reading because I had to, but I really enjoy reading because I want to.
Same here. Big Tom Clancy fan.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise. He's a good author too. And Mike Topeka, he's one of my favorite sports writer too.
Yes.
What's my favorite aviation movie? Top Gun Maverick. Hands down. His exploits were legendary. Call sign Maverick. With me, it'd be like call sign Bill. Actually, no, my call sign is Wild Bill. Actually. That's what some of my classmates called me. Because I was like the most not wild person in our class. Alright. I don't have Albany yet, but the scenery is looking pretty good. Looks pretty accurate. Brody, thanks for the turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I enjoy reading when I'm doing research or something like that. Yeah, that's too. Call sign, not a real pilot. Obviously.
Hashtag not a real pilot.
Hashtag, oh god. Hashtag fake pilot. Alright, I'm coming through 10,000 feet. Tommy, where are you at? Are you on the approach?
Yep.
Have you made any radio calls?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you have made radio calls? How come I haven't heard you?
I don't know.
I'm on I'm on 22.8. Yeah, I'm on 22.8. I'm not hearing you. Maybe, you know what? I might be out of range. That's probably what it is.
Could be.
Yep, that's probably what it is.
I am.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Don't worry about it, Tommy. I think you might be out of range. I'm currently 35 miles from IME.
Oh yeah, you're out.
Let's see. Crazy Aaron says, well, I fight with, he does fight with SimBrief and Navigraph. So does Tommy. Amazing tools to make a proper flight plan. Navigraph is awesome. Crazy Gamer, Tommy uses all that. I use my actual real world JEP FD Pro, but you should talk to Tommy. Yeah, Tommy uses Navigraph and SimBrief as well. And he's definitely probably more of an expert on it than I am. Is that the PMDG? Yes, it is. I don't know how it is on Xbox, but it's okay. We're finding out some bugs on here. Yes, we are on VATSIM, Brad. What's the best way to get started on becoming a commercial pilot? And just send it. Rando, go to my TikTok page, and one of the videos, a recent one, is called Ways to Become an Airline Pilot, or it's a pilot in steps, and that walks you through what I recommend in terms of the process. Do you use custom tail numbers? No, I don't. You hear him on the ground? Okay, so Jason's waiting for us. Oh, great. Another spectator for what's probably going to be another terrible landing.
Always.
I would say I hear it on Tommy's side. Terrain, pull up. That's how you know landing's, Tommy's coming in to land. I'm going to get it too, so... I don't know why I'm laughing. At least you can land it. I can't even land. Oh, here comes the turbulence. All right, speed window's popping open. I'm gonna start dialing back the speed a little bit here. Not too much, but just to get the airplane started thinking about. Oh, that landing yesterday was nice. What do you mean? I don't know which one you're talking about. The one I had? Hey, Franco, what's up, buddy? Franco, we are doing fantastic. I'll do it as an outro, but I made an intro this morning, a video intro, and it was legit. So I'll make sure to show it to you guys once we finish up the stream.
How are you, Franco?
Did someone say something? Was that you?
Yeah, I was just announcing clear because there's a beach crash.
Oh, okay. I think that might be Jason. Albany area traffic, United 1071. It's approximately 25 miles to the northwest of the field, descending out of 7,000 for the ILS runway 19, Albany.
Oh, thanks, Jason. I appreciate it.
Okay, so yeah, you see how Tommy landed? That's how I'm supposed to land. All right. Did I finally get that fuel out? Kind of. My center fuel tank's being weird today.
So is mine.
Okay. Maybe it's just PMDG just wakes up and decides to be a pain, I guess.
PMDG's bipolar. It's like the thing just has a mind of its own.
I believe you. I've been witnessing it here. The winds are going nuts up here.
Oh yeah, that is a chop up there.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and arm approach. Command A. We're gonna get it set up for an auto land. I'm probably not gonna do an auto land. We'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes. Are there any tutorials on how to start the PMDG on YouTube? There probably is. I was trying to make one, but I just could not get the editing right. And I think Tommy said he might have had one for the Airbus, right?
I have one for the fly-by-wire A320, the Neo, and I do have one for the PMDG that's in editing right now.
Okay, so Tommy will have one out shortly.
Chocks.
Damn, Tommy's already chalking. I'm not even there. I'm not even turned final yet.
Not exactly the furthest taxi I've ever done.
Oh, okay.
Is that you sitting on the terminal across from me, Jason?
Let's see. Would you say it's like studying a level aircraft for a sim? Yes, Crazy Gamer, it is. PMDG definitely is.
Albany area traffic. Beechcraft 72 Alpha departing runway 28, west departure, Albany traffic.
Oh, okay. Bill, do you hear that Beechcraft?
I do.
Okay.
Albany area traffic, United 1071 is 737, approximately 15 miles to the northwest, inbound to land ILS 19, Albany traffic. $2,500. 3026 inches. Hey, Pirate 58, welcome back, bud. I don't see any.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, Devin's still having trouble. Give us a second, Devin. We'll see if we can help out.
And Albany traffic, Beechcraft 72 Alpha is clear the airport area, proceeding westbound. 72 Alpha, Albany traffic.
I wonder how often people fly into Albany. Probably. I don't know. That's a question. That's. Oh, whoa! Here comes the turbulence. Come on now. Behave yourself, PMDG. Come on now.
That Beechcraft got out of here in a hurry.
Oh, that's not the view I wanted. That's you, right? Not me. Did you wait? Tommy, was that you that just got airspeed low?
No, I'm on the ground at the gate.
So how did I get airspeed low? That was weird. I'm going 180 knots with flaps 10, and it's freaking out. Here, I'll throw in flaps 10. Let's see. Crazy Gamer says, okay, looking to go deep into it, even if everybody says my heart, but I want to see how it pop into the gate dark and cold and not powered. Yeah, I'll show you that. That's a real easy fix. Oh yeah, this thing's moving. This thing is not liking it. Not liking it. Come on now. PMDG, I swear. Alright, I'm dropping the gear. I'm going to try to get this as stable as I can in this turn because it's freaking out. Oh my god. What is this thing doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is already interesting. Let's see this butter. Yeah, we'll see. It's calm winds at the surface in real life where I'm at, so have hope. This PMDG is going wild. This PMDG is going wild. Warlock. I'm gonna start slowing it back to final, which is gonna be 157. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. There we go. I'm just praying that this thing holds on and does what it's supposed to. Now, we don't do this in real life, but it just makes it quicker on the ground, starting the EPU. It's that lake off your left, I believe is Round Lake. It's a beautiful area up there. It is. I do love Albany. It's a very, very beautiful city. It's one of my favorite overnights when I was with Envoy. This is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020.
Okay, you're in visual range now.
Okay, yeah, I got everything set up. I'm just waiting for coming through 1,800 feet here for the ILS deviation warning test. Curious to see how you make the crosswind. Oh, Crazy Gamer, I don't know if you ever seen me land one of the things. It's never good. I haven't had a good one yet. So it's always an interesting thing when old Captain Bill decides to land. Why am I looking at the ground right now? Freaking gust. Albany traffic. United 1071 is 5 mile final, runway 19, Albany traffic. Sergeant, I don't know. I have to see how auto land does. If I do a manual landing, it's going to be from the external view because that's the only way I can land this thing. Pyrep. A couple other people were mentioning about it. I have not actually read the article. I gotta move my microphone out of the way real quick, otherwise I'm gonna not be able to see the landing. There it is. Crazy Gamer says it's okay. We are all here. Yeah. And mind you, this is only my, I think, 5th or 6th landing in the PMDG, so I don't have much experience. I only have like 20-something hours in the sim. All right, glide slopes captured. We're going to set missed approach altitude, because Lord knows I might need it. There is 5,000.
1,000.
Missed approach altitude. We are sort of clear to land. Nobody's controlling us, so. Albany traffic, United 1071. 3 mile final, runway 19, Albany. I was here yesterday. Let's hope it doesn't bug out this time. Oh, yeah. Yep. So when you all depressurize the cabin, I thought it was a weight on wheels type of deal. It is. It is. There's a sensor for weight on wheels that drives the outflow valve fully open. All right, this is looking good. It's feeling good. All right, we got the command. The deviation warranted test looks good. Stable, flare armed. I'm nervous. Freaking nervous. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm sweating. I'm sweating right now. Get it done. Get it done. Yes! Get it done.
Oh, right on the numbers. Look at that.
Small movements, small movements, small movements. Small movements. Come on, auto brakes need to kick in a little bit better now. Thank you. Oh, oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, yeah. That's the only one, folks. That's it. That's all there's going to be. That's it.
That looked really, really good. I kind of wish I had my OBS up.
Oh, my God. Now, let's be completely honest, though. It's better content and funnier when I'm not able to land it. Oh, look, there's Tommy. I should do that every time. Yeah, I'm aware. Sorry, Hartley. I am very aware. I land outside view, Treasy. Yeah. Because I've tried landing inside and it just doesn't work. Just does not work. Albany traffic, United 1071 is clear of the active runway. We'll be toxing straight ahead to the gate. Albany traffic. All right, time. All right, let's do my after landing flow real quick. There we go. That's gonna go. There we go. All right. Let's taxi to the gate. I can't remember which gate I'm going to, but I'll park next to Tommy. Or am I supposed to look the one for the marshalers?
I didn't get it. I did not get it at this airport.
Okay.
So, I mean, see that blue tug.
Yeah, I don't see it. I'll just park to your left. Jesus, I have a NVIDIA 30... crap, I can't remember. It's like a 3060 or 3070 Ti. 3060 Ti, I think. I gotta check the time. That took 2... I should have time for another short flight, like going back to Chicago if you want. I just gotta set it up real quick. I saw... Oh, you're on the United flight on the right. Okay. I was wondering. You always do single engine taxi? Well, good for you. I don't in this thing. Oh, Tommy, your beacon's still on, bud.
Is it?
Yep.
The one thing I always forget.
It's fine. I forget how to land, so the beacon's nothing. Squeak. Like a glove.
See, it's off on my overhead.
Oh, interesting. It's showing for me outside.
Oh, you know what? That's a VATSIM thing.
Oh, is it really?
You should probably see my wing lights as well.
Oh, that might be it. We'll keep these on. Anti-collision's off. All right. We're here. All right. Crazy Gamer, if you're watching, what you do is you come here. If you want to go cold and dark, you're going to go to menu, PMDG setup, go to state load, and then I put this in here as cold and dark, but you go right here and say cold and dark, and it'll go as cold and dark or this, and then you hit execute. That's how you do it. So I'm not going to do it because Tommy, do you got time for another flight? Are we a little tight? If it's too tight, then we don't have to run another one.
No. I'm looking now to see what would be like an hour, maybe.
You want to go to Newark? Is Newark a 90-minute flight? I feel like that's a quick one.
From here, yeah.
Can you do non-VATSIM so I can jump? No, Mason, we're sticking with VATSIM for right now. Sorry.
Let me grab something. Let me look at something real quick.
Sorry, it lagged. I didn't see. Okay, let me show you again real quick. See gamer here, Crazy Gamer. So if you go into your FMS, go to menu, go to PMDG setup, go to panel state load, and then on page 2, you'll see cold and dark. You click cold and dark and hit execute. I'm not going to do it, but you hit execute, and that's how you go cold and dark. How do you get different winglets? I think they changed on the livery, because my other United livery just has blended wingtips. So I think it's the liveries. Cooper Byington, don't you have a life besides flying? I do. Cooper, thanks for asking. I appreciate it. I have a whole personality outside of flying too. It's just, this is what I'm doing.
Cooper, you have a good day.
See you later, bud. Out of here. Yeah, Tommy, if you don't have time, that's not a big deal. I was only planning on doing this flight anyways. Not a big deal. Because that's we've already been streaming for 2.5 hours.
Really?
Yeah, 2.5. And that's with you and I being ready to go on the gate. Because if you think about it, it's probably going to take us another 20 minutes to get ready off the gate.
Oh, yeah, it's at least a half-hour turnaround.
Yeah, so it's not, like I said, it's not a huge deal if we don't have time to do another one. Perfectly okay with it.
No, next week is another week.
Correct, absolutely.
Yeah, when I'm off my regular days, I only work Wednesday next week, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's not a big deal because I can do ground power, air conditioning unit, and I can just sit here and answer questions too. That is completely a-okay.
Yeah, because while I'm doing what I'm doing around here,
I
could at least keep the live up, you know?
Yeah. I think I like the sound of that. And I can answer questions. I can actually, Alden, is Alden still here? I can walk you through from cold and dark. Mason, thoughts on Alaska Airlines? I've never flown for them. I've actually never flown on them. I met a couple of their pilots once. They're a nice pilot group. Pirate 58, I just popped Vaps and see you all's landing. Oh, thanks, Jason. I hope we didn't disappoint. I know I was happy with that one. How do you check time on the A320? Tommy, Devin still doesn't know how to... He's still asking about checking the remaining flight time.
Okay, so look down at your FMC button, Airbus, whatever reason, calls it a McDo. There's going to be a button, PROG, P-R-O-G. Hit that button, and you're going to see a little rectangle, open parentheses rectangle, bracket rectangle. Type in a waypoint of your last fix before you start entering where you need to do this. You're going to do your approach. Once you type that in, you hit. It should automatically give you a Zulu time and the miles left to that waypoint, and that'll give you a rough estimated time.
I prefer United. This airline, Big Law. I'm off Sunday, Monday if y'all want a third. Still gotta set up VATSIM though. Yeah, that's fine. Tomorrow I'm actually not gonna be able to live stream. I have such a busy day tomorrow. I may be able to live stream like from my phone or like one-on-one, but I will not be able to do. Well, I take that back. I may be able to do like a quick Tower 3D, but I will not be able to do a flight sim flight because I got appointments tomorrow all day. So I'm cool with just hanging out here with the PMDG just in case you guys have any questions about it, and answering your questions. I figure because I know you guys probably want a little bit longer of a live, so I can do that for you. Snowy says, thanks again. Appreciate you and Tommy doing this flight. I really appreciate it. Oh, our pleasure, Snowy. You've been a huge help to us streaming. So always appreciate your presence here. And keep powering through senioritis there. But we're glad we can do this. And like I said, it's seriously, Albany is one of my favorite airports and overnights I've ever experienced, besides Lahui. But I do like it. Let's see. Let's see, is Alden still in here? I know Alden was looking for a little bit of a tutorial about his 7.3. I got all day today, company holiday. Oh, nice, Lando. Yeah, I think if Alden's still in here, I was going to show him how to do this setup from cold and dark, because I know that's kind of a pain for new users to the PMDG.
Yeah, if you're new to the PMDD, it's a very interactive cockpit to
ooh, excuse me.
Power up and get spooling.
I am requesting every vehicle known to PMDG. I'm curious what's going to come to the airplane. Oh, no way. Tommy, can you see this? A catering truck's coming up to my airplane.
Yep.
That is...
You'll get bus, air stairs, you get lavatory cleaners, external air. I can't see it on VATSIM. VATSIM doesn't have the coding in there to actually see that, because I'm sure you can imagine how much of a mess that would be.
Oh, yeah. PyRep, it's all through the FMS. So if you go... Oh, keep going on the wrong screen. So if you come in here, you go to menu, flight simulator actions, ground service. You have all this stuff right here. That is so cool.
That, and what's really cool is you figured out how to mute Discord, so you don't it's not echoing when I'm talking to ATC or making an announcement.
Yeah, that's yeah. When I figured that out, when someone taught me that for the first time, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Because I don't know if you follow. Do you follow 5M stuff, Tommy?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I was in DOJ for a while, the big name one, and so they were real big about that sort of stuff, not like double echoing and all that sort of stuff. So that's where I learned it from.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That is definitely working to our benefit.
Like I said, taking small steps closer to being a professional streamer here.
You know what, though? I mean, as great as it is, this is only going to get better. It's only going to grow, in my humble opinion. And I kind of like the whole figure it out as you go along thing.
It makes for more entertainment. PyRep, it's all in the FMS under ground services. Alrighty, so now we'll just hang out and I'll answer questions. If you guys have any questions about the PMDG, about how to start it up or set it up or anything like that, that's why I'm here.
You know what? I will try to finish that editing.
Yeah, if not, it's no big deal. Because like I said, I started it and then I got halfway through. I'm like, man, this is garbage.
Honda Jet 516 Golf, taxiing to runway 10 via Alpha, Albany traffic.
And Snowy says having it figured out at the beginning seems too boring. I mean, we got off the gate quick. Big Law, what am I waiting on? Nothing. We're done. We just finished our flight. I'm just hanging out answering questions about the PMDG and answering questions about what it is to be a airline pilot. So
yeah, I got like another 15 minutes to hang out.
Oh, cool.
This guy, he's in that's a default livery.
Though, is he the white one over there?
Yeah, the Tylenol with the
And I think Jason's over there on the other United, right?
Yes, that's Jason. Devin, are you on VATSIM?
Let's see. User says, if you had to do everything again, would you go to the majors still or an ultra low cost carrier? Oh, 100% go to the majors.
Traffic JetBlue 108, we're number 190, about 10 mile final runway 01.
Where's that generic? Oh, okay. Yeah, 100% the majors. People go to the low cost carriers who then go to the majors. Does the FMC reset after flight? No. Well, actually it does. For us it does. Because once you turn off the IRSs, it dumps the FMS. Hello, Stephanie. Stephanie says go as... I don't know what the rest of it is. It's just 2 words. So I'll wait here.
I think we got a JetBlue flight coming in, but he's coming in 01.
Oh, I mean, that's what, yeah, Real World ATIS is saying. Oh, yeah, there he is. Real World runway 1's in use. Hello, Oaklas. What? I'm sorry, Stephanie, it's not coming through. It says go as, hello, Oaklas AA. Stephanie, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. And Daniel Lewis, thanks for the follow as well. Hello, Man of Legend. Hello, Ronald VZ. That's funny. Oakland A's. Oh, the baseball team. Oakland doesn't have an ATIS on, and I don't see a Unicom channel for it. Unicom is 122.8, Devin. Always. It doesn't. It's not an ATIS channel. If it's not up, that probably means that there is no ATIS up for it. Tommy and I use a separate. Like I use my iPad from work. To get the ATIS, and Tommy uses D-ATIS.
Albany traffic JetBlue 108, we're on a 4 mile final runway 1, Albany.
Oh, I'm watching. I wish there was a way I could get out and go, like...
Albany 516, Gulf holding short, runway 10 for departure. Copy traffic on final.
Yeah, I wish there was a way I could get out and go watch them. Wait, is this... Is this one of our viewers? Or is this Wyatt?
Yeah, that's turned around. He's got his tail facing us.
No, that's no. I'm asking the JetBlue. Is the JetBlue one of our viewers? I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out after he lands. I don't want to distract him. No, Stephanie, I'm not a flight controller. I'm an airline pilot. That's why underneath my thing it says real 737 pilot. Right? That's still up there, right? It didn't drop off. Nope, still there.
Yeah,
it's still there. Showcase cam allows you to...
Albany traffic JetBlue 108, short final 1, Albany.
Oh, how do I do this? How do I move?
Albany traffic, Honda Jet 516, go flighting up for runway 10 departure. Albany.
I'm not good with it. That's
why is this sideways? Why is this so... Why is this sideways? How do I not do this? Why is this sideways?
Because it gives you like a showcase picture of it.
How do I fix this? Because this looks stupid.
Back to, external.
But I want to... Oh, too late. JetBlue's already landing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Albany traffic, 306, taxiing runway 01 via Alpha.
Okay, I think... Was that Jason? That wasn't a bad landing. Oh, I remember seeing this JetBlue... Well, when we were in Orlando. Maybe it's... Yes, Unicom is 122.8. My son wants to be a pilot. Oh, that's awesome. I'm a little surprised how much traffic Albany's getting here. Yeah, it's popping.
Albany traffic JetBlue 108, we're clear of runway 1 on Charlie Alpha to the terminal.
Use my triggers. I am... Oh!
Traffic 516 Golf, for taking off runway 10, climbing via the Alb 7 at departure, Albany.
Oh, here's an intro. Gotta fix the zoom, though. Looks terrible.
Oh, there you go. You figured out the drone.
Yeah. Lando helped me out. Yeah. Man, I need to do streams of just spotting certain airports. Oh no, how do I go faster?
I'm telling you, that's a thing on VATSIM. They do it in Europe all the time.
Ooh, tail strike. Ooh.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Ooh.
Wow. That's an over rotate.
Ooh. I mean, I can't say anything. I'm terrible at landing. All right, here we go. Here's a... Hold on, I need to record this. Let me go to... I'm going to record this real quick. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it's pretty sick. Use some of my real-world drone flying skills.
Oh, JetBlue's going to taxi right behind you.
Albany traffic 516 Gulf.
Yeah, Tommy, I'm 100% recording this.
That does look like a 175, though.
It might be a 190, yeah. I still got your beacon on.
Yeah.
There we go. That's going to be a cool shot. All right, I definitely recorded that in OBS. That was sick.
Albany traffic, United 306, crossing runway 10, Albany traffic.
Got a United flight coming in today? No, I'm just going to chill in plane spot for a minute.
Oh, no, he's going out. I think that's Jason.
All right, JetBlue, anytime you're ready to shut your engines down, big guy.
I'm on, yeah, I think I'm on pretty high settings here. Are you starting the next flight? No, Tommy, and we only planned for one flight today, so we don't have time to do another one. So we're just relaxing with the amount of time we have left, answering questions about the PMDG. Oh, I need to do another video. How do I... These are some good shots. I didn't know about this. Jason, I got you, buddy. I'm gonna record this and send it to you if I stop jerking around real quick. There we go. Some good videos on this. Yeah, I didn't know about the drone thing. That's pretty cool. Good luck, Devin. We're all counting on you. Is that a PMDG, Jason? It's a nice looking airplane, but it's a different tail number and winglet, so I'm just curious. What happened if you accidentally bump your head on IRS switch mid-flight and it turns off? Franco, it's a twist. It's really hard. You can't just bump it and it's really hard to... Like when you turn it on, you have to pull it and rotate it. So there's no way you can accidentally bump it off. I crashed on landing at Mexican Mountain, Utah. Uh-oh. And I think somebody was asking about the whole opening and exit door in flight. When you're on approach, you're pretty close to the landing field elevation, so the pressurization is not enough to keep the door closed, if that makes sense. So it's not like as you touch down, because you don't want to land pressurized, because that might damage the airplane. So you're depressurized before you touch down. It's just on the ground, when your wheels touch down, the outflow valve drives full open, just in case there's any residual pressure left.
It's just going to be very windy.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Oh, you have to hit both. I'm going to get a close-up view of Jason here. Ready? Oh, he's got the privacy tent. Okay. I'm going to go to the other side here. I'm going to try to rush. That is so cool. I didn't know about this. Man, we should have an event where on just a normal server where we have a landing competition with our viewers. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Maybe we'll come up with that. That'd be pretty awesome.
I will put it in the notebook.
306, taking off runway 19, Albany traffic.
Get it, Jason. Get it.
Come on, Jason.
Don't tail strike like that A330. I have faith in you. Oh, what did I miss? Hey, Deborah. Oh, you missed. I actually landed it decently in Albany. Right now, we don't really have time to do another flight. So with the time that we do have, we're plane spotting in Albany. This is Jason, one of our other viewers in the live. He's about to take off runway 19. So yeah, we're just hanging out. Oh, thanks, Lando. Count me in. Absolutely. I think that'd be awesome to have a Microsoft Flight Simulator landing day. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we could also
hello, Lisa.
That and then some sort of fly-in or a group flight type of thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Congrats on the landing. Thank you, Deborah. You were along for the one yesterday, so where are we flying? Nowhere right now, Walker. We just got done. We're just plane spotting and hanging out in Albany. There he goes.
Yeah. This is wild. I'm watching them in the sim.
Oh, gorgeous takeoff.
Yeah,
beautiful takeoff. I can't keep up, but nicely done.
I got to watch it twice. Because on the left screen I got the sim, and on the right screen I got your YouTube.
Oh, nice. That was beautiful. That's awesome.
Yeah, Jay, not bad. Not bad. I give that a solid 8.
Are we gonna do another flight? No, Wyatt. We don't have time. We Tommy and I only planned today for this one, so between my wife coming home and other adulting things, we're not able to do another one. So we're just hanging out, keeping an eye. Oh, there's somebody way up there. I just the viewers here helped me realize that there's a drone mode so I can go see and fly around, and that was just Jason that took off. I would enjoy a landing competition. You know what? I think that's something we're gonna have to. It's gonna be a little bit of planning, but that's something I think that would be pretty cool. I would say. So we will definitely put that together. Yeah.
I'll go live on YouTube for that one.
Yeah, and what we can do is we can just set up a private server, so we don't have to do VATSIM, so we don't have to worry about it, and just find an airport with a really long runway, and just have a landing competition and spotting. I think that'd be really cool. All right.
I heard an American on Unicom. I just don't know.
Did you? I didn't hear you. I didn't at all. Maybe it's because. Oh, I wonder if I'm in the drone, I should still be able to hear my airplane, right?
You should be, yeah.
Okay, so it's just not like.
Albany traffic, United 306. Clear airport.
See you later. Good job, Jason. My hands are starting to sweat. Good luck, Devin. What joystick do I use? I don't. I use an Xbox controller. Backcountry landings are more exciting, though. That is true. Maybe, yeah, maybe we'll go to, like, some short field on a mountain, fly Cubs in.
That'll work, but I'm going to grab a 152. I tried the Cub. That was a Death Star epic.
Oh, was it?
Oh, God, yeah.
Is there an A320? Is there an auto land option? There should be. The Airbuses can auto land. Wouldn't that be funny if they couldn't? Okay, so this person in the Airbus, is this a player?
Yeah.
And it's PMDG? Okay, so that's an Airbus. And then I got another United Livery 7-3 over here. So in VATSIM, they don't only load in if it's another player, right? Ooh, this is a 700. Ooh, this is a baby guppy. This looks sharp. Can I get in it? Nope, can't get in it.
And there's air traffic all over the place.
Oh, look how beautiful. Look how beautiful Albany is.
I'm looking on Volanta right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why wouldn't that update? Got a FedEx that's going to go overhead. That's going to Boston.
Okay, I'm
United 306 was Jason, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
All right, this music, I got to practice flying like my real drone here.
Okay, let me see who else we got on the server here. You got you and I. That's you. That's me. We got a JetBlue 108.
Is that the Airbus, the generic Airbus over there?
Yeah, then we have a 737, no flight plan filed.
Okay, that's probably the United one.
Yeah, and JetBlue just dropped off, so he's off the server.
Oh, okay, probably because we weren't doing. That might have been Wyatt, because we weren't doing another flight. Because I know there's some people that wanted to join us. Lando Dad says Mexican Mountain is a dirt runway in a canyon. Last year they added a big parking garage at the airport. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't been to Albany since, gosh, probably 2018, before the pandemic. Yeah, so I'd be interested to go back and see what's different about it. I'm trying to remember where we stayed. Oh, you know what? It's definitely this way because I remember coming around the runway. I'm not gonna fly to it. It's gonna take forever. But yeah, we stayed over there somewhere. Oh, you know what'd be sick? Let me go to the control tower. Let me do a control tower point of view here.
Well, let me put on your YouTube back on so I can see that. Yeah, I'm not an av geek at all.
Salt Lake Center is still under construction until 2027. Oh yeah, I've heard different things. I haven't been to Salt Lake, but I've heard about the construction.
I gotta tell you, I think it was pretty cool. We were plane spotted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is now a Captain Bill drone simulator. There we go. Now I got a air traffic control view here. Let's see. Do you acquire hotel ports while on a trip? It depends on the hotel, Pirate. It depends on the agreement between the company and the hotel. At my regional, I collected a lot of points, not as much so far with my current company. Rango says I was testing my headset yesterday and I couldn't get the mic to work, but the Rosetta Stone mic works. Oh, okay. At least one of them works. Are you talking about like the old school one? Yeah, I started off this Snowball mic. I actually just saw it at Office Depot today. $54. So a 54 for the mic, and the stand was also about $50 too. So I've had the Snowball mic for years though. This wasn't a new purchase. Albany's my home airport, so it's Snowy's as well. That's why we're flying here today, because Snowy, who's one of our more frequent viewers and a huge contributor to the live stream, asked us to do it, so we flew. Always love plane spotting at Albany. It's a good airport, especially that road over there I was just looking at. Hey, Will. Other Will? Oh my goodness, there's so many Wills. I know the actual Will because of his, not actual, I shouldn't say that, but the returning Will, the returning viewer Will, because of his profile pic. Let's see, there's Tommy way over there. Have you tried it in VR? No, I have not. Is there, I wonder if there's anybody else coming into Albany, Tommy?
According to Volanta, no.
No? Okay. Cool. Then I'll just fly back here. Yep, the old one. I have a Logitech headset, but the mic doesn't want to work. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, Logitech headsets can be kind of finicky sometimes.
I actually had the same problem with my Logitech. That's why I don't use it.
Yeah, and also, if that doesn't work, like earbuds with an inline mic would also work too. My PC doesn't run it well, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Corey. Where are you guys flying to next? Oh, nowhere, Justin. We don't have time to do another flight. We're just hanging out at Albany right now with the time that we do have, answering questions, doing a Q&A, basically.
Yeah, chilling with friends and doing a QA.
Did you do a cat, or did you a cat 3? Not here, no. They have a spot right near the landing zone of 19 where I spot all the time. Really? Nice. Nice. And also Albany, upstate New York in the winter is also just gorgeous. I mean, it's all right, but some blur. Corey, you may be able to wipe that out with some of the settings. Riley, welcome back. What are the differences between the different landing cats? That's a good question. So each one is based off the required visibility. So a cat 1 approach, the very basic ILS, you have to have 1800 RVR, half statute mile is controlling, or 200-foot ceilings. We don't use ceilings in the airline. We control by visibility. For cat 2, it's 1200 to 1600 RVR is the range, and it's 100-foot decision altitude. For cat 3, it's anything less than 1200 RVR. Cat 3A's, the lowest we can go is 666 with a 50-foot decision altitude. And for us, cat 2 and 3 are auto lens. At my regional, cat 2s we were hand flown because we didn't have auto lens in the regional jet. Lando says I have a Razer headset, just need to find my mic. Back, McDonald's closed. Who closes McDonald's? Yeah, I thought aren't McDonald's 24/7?
Holiday weekend.
Oh, no, that's right. It's Memorial. Man, I'm glad I went today to get my new uniform pants tailored. I forgot about Memorial weekend.
Yeah, so did I, since I was supposed to be at the air show
Oh.
in Pocono.
Oh, that's what it is. That's crazy. Decision altitude. Yeah, at 50 feet, you have to have the required visibility. So if you don't have 600 feet, you have to do a go around. For Cat 1 and Cat 2, at minimums, you have to have the same required. So you have to have runway lights, the environment, etc. Are you, when you say Cat 3A, are you referring to SA? No, it's not a special authorized approach. A Cat 3A is 50 feet, 666. Cat 3C is a zero visibility landing, which no airline in the world is certified for, or airplane is certified for Cat 3C. Carter, welcome. Jason. Christopher. Is Morgan still here? Morgan's been real quiet. I bet she's painting.
Yeah, she's doing that, and Morgan said she had some adulting that she had to do.
Gotcha. I would say, because how many people in here didn't see the intro? I would say I could probably show that off one more time here. Who developed those? Must be special. It's the FAA and ICAO. Or are you talking about the airplanes that we're flying? Oh, there's Morgan. Okay. All right, Morgan, you ready? You want to see the intro here? Since we're kind of finishing up here. All right, is everybody ready? Everybody who didn't miss or missed the intro originally, here we go. Okay, so it starts on this screen, right? All right, it starts on this screen, and then it goes. Was that not epic? Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it. And radio chatter, yeah, I can add that in there. Any ideas why my says on here is always wanted to tilt slightly left? It might be a rudder trim issue. Oh, wait, left? Or is it during takeoff? Because you have to add right rudder. It's called prop asymmetry. Oh, thank you, Franco. Yeah, that's what you missed earlier. Dude, that curved monitor is banging. Yes, I have. It's a Dell 32-inch curved monitor. It's the biggest monitor I've ever owned. When I bought it online, I was like, oh yeah, 32-inch. That should fit my desk. And then I got the box, and I was like, oh my god, it barely fit in my car. And I was like, holy crap. But yeah, it's awesome. And it's specifically meant for gaming. So it has a high refresh rate. It's Ultra HD, so everything looks pristine. Like, I was playing Sea of Thieves one of the first days I got it, and I was seeing details that I had never seen on Xbox before, and it was unbelievable. That looks awesome. Thanks, Morgan. It's a cool transition from just like the intro slide to the actual stream. It's even better watching a second time. Thank you, Snow. I appreciate it. I'm glad I was worried because it took a couple takes, because like I said, I woke up this morning somehow after a dead sleep because of my red eye yesterday, and I was like, you know what, I need to film this. This is I feel like this would be that extra that, you know, no other TikTok streamer has, you know. And so I don't know, I think it looks awesome. How do you auto land in an A320? Good question. I don't know. I'm a 737 pilot. As shown, I wish I can show my cursor underneath my screen. Oh. Mine is, but it's not P factor. It might just be a rudder trim issue then. I'm not entirely sure. During cruise altitude, it might be trim. Like, we have to trim. I don't have to trim this, but in real life, we have to trim the airplane in cruise. It might be, check your control settings, Corey, and make sure nothing is like off center or biased if you're using a control yoke. Higher up, you say Alexa Autoland. Yes, absolutely. You're setting that ball high with that intro. I'm trying to have something that like sets me above everybody else. So, well, us above everybody, I should say, because once Tommy gets on live studio, I'll be making him an intro too, and Morgan eventually. Oh,
I like that Alexa Autoland.
Hey Alexa, yeah. Hey Fifi Autoland.
So appropriate for an Airbus.
Oh yeah. Hello Reese. I'm new here. I have one question. How do I make my airplane to be like cold and dark? Hey Reese. You wouldn't have to be Crazy Gamer 64 on Twitch. Someone just asked me that. I can show you real quick since I'm not flying. So what you do is you come into your cockpit for the PMDG. Tommy, how did I get to this view?
I have no idea.
What did I just do?
I didn't know we had. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
You're still,
drone cam.
Yeah, that's how you got the drone cam.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna have to learn how to use the drone cam.
Oh wow.
Use my keyboard.
Yeah.
That is sick. I like that.
Interesting. Pirate, thanks for tuning in, bud. We'll see you on the next live. That was weird. I've never done that before. All right. So for Reese, what you do is you come to your FMS, your flight management computer FMC. You go to this menu right here. It's menu. Go to PMDG setup. Go to panel state load. And then on page, this is what page 1 looks like. Go to page 2 and go either cold and dark or cold and dark with the GPU. You most likely want cold and dark with the GPU. Select it and hit execute. And then once it hits execute, you go cold and dark with the GPU. Hope that helps. Hope that helps. Tommy, that was sick. I didn't know I could do that. Showcase. Oh, free camera. Fixed camera. External 1. We figured it out, Tommy. My landings would still look horrible from this angle, but external 2. Oh, the other wing. External 3. Oh, over the engine. Oh,
and that's all in showcase, huh?
It is. Yeah, it's all in showcase. Oh no way. There's like a pushback cam. Oh, that would be good for nothing actually.
Horizontal stabilizer cam.
Yeah, look at this, Tommy. Oh, why is there oh my god, there's a luggage cart in the middle of my airplane. But look at the is it as I don't know if you guys can see, maybe it's just on my monitor. This is really high quality rendering. I can see the reflections and everything.
Oh, I'm firing the sim back up.
This is right. 11. Okay, that's where I was. 12. That's the other side. 13. There's me. That's not actually me, but there's me. And there's one of these days it'll be Tommy in the left seat. Let's see. Reese, so I have one quick question. If I use the world map and I set up my phone from there, do I have to sorry guys. Let me go back to drone real quick because it doesn't do that weird. There we go. I'm landing at 7. I'm okay. Would you consider filming an outro? Snowy, I was thinking about it, but I was also thinking that could also double as my outro. That's what I'm thinking. So I have a quick question. If I use the world map and set up my phone to use it from there, do I have to... I just use the world map instead of FMC. I mean, you could, but then your airplane's not going to be flying on the path, Reese, if you do that. Wait, how can you go cold and dark in the A320? I don't know. This is not the A327. Like maybe the same thing as an intro, but start from the monitor and shutting it down. Oh, Snowy, I like that idea. And then dropping the mic. No, I'm just kidding. I do like that idea. I'll think about it. I have to think about the sequence, but yeah, that's a good idea. I gotta go buy. Oh, yeah. See you later, Wyatt. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Reese, for the follow. I don't know how to use the FMC. I mean, Rev, hey Bill, long time no speak. Oh my goodness, Rust. My buddy, my buddy. It has been a long time no see. Nathan actually just reached out to me the other day. I thought about you yesterday, Rust. How you doing, bud? I haven't gamed with him in like a decade, it feels like. Can I do the cold and dark thing again? Well, not really, because the airplane's already cold and dark. But hold on, let me turn it on again. Hold on, let me get to the overhead real quick. All right, so there we go. Okay, so if you want to go cold and dark, you come to the FMC, you go to menu, you go to PMDG setup, you go to state, load, you go to page 2, and go to cold dark with GPU, and hit execute. Yeah, me and caught up the other day, and we're talking about the RP days. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Let's see. Yeah, so I started like law enforcement roleplay way back in the day on Xbox. Then I got my gaming laptop and went DOJ for a while, and then yeah, I just kind of stopped doing it. Let's see. Reese, did that help? Is the FMC easy? Not really, Reese. Do you have time though, Reese? I can walk you through how to set it up. I just gotta get out of this view real quick. If you have time, I can show you how to set everything up from cold and dark. Do like a quick impromptu tutorial. And then Tommy will be posting the actual video of his tutorial later on, so it's up to you. Russ, seriously, it was 7 years ago? Oh man, that makes me feel old. We just got done flying to Albany, Rust. We just finished up a flight from Chicago to Albany, and I'm just answering questions right now. But you, me, and Nathan need to jump into our Discord, our long, dusty Discord server that we have, and catch up. I haven't talked to you guys in forever. Is there any airline that has Airbus only fleets? Yeah, Frontier and Spirit. Oh, thank you, Brother Moose. Sorry, just saw that. And JetBlue. Well, JetBlue has Embraers and Airbus 220s. I just bought 9 planes for $650. Good lord. That's a lot. I only have this one. Okay. Yeah, we do need to for sure. Absolutely, Russ. Yeah, because Nathan and I did a couple of RP servers together, but just it was the same dramas before, so I just kind of stepped out. But we definitely need to catch up. I'm about to do another flight from yesterday. I did an 18-hour flight from Perth to London. Good lord. The Airbus 220, technically Airbus. Absolutely, it's technically the Bombardier CS 100-200, but Airbus bought it. That's why I like that's why I like the 220. I prefer Airbus because of the Alexa feature. That's funny. That's 3 hours of flight instruction. All right. So, Reese, if you're still watching, you start off with the overhead lower from cold and dark. You're gonna come up to the battery switch here. You're gonna close the guard. Make sure the battery turns on. You'll see it here. It'll be at least 23 volts. Once you have that, you're gonna come down and turn on the ground power. Okay, that's gonna, you'll see the airplane kind of come to life. Okay. Then once you do that, you're gonna come back up to the overhead upper, and turn on the nav source here, or the IRSs, and to nav. You'll see on DC for about 5 seconds. Then they'll go to a line. Then you come back down to the overhead, and basically I'm gonna go through from left to right and just make sure all the switches are in the right position. So if I can get up there, overhead lower. So start up here in the upper left. Okay. So yacht Emperor is gonna go on. Everything else pretty much stays the same. You can flip on, only flip these on if you have center fuel, but flip on some fuel. Everything else is here is good. The APU, you're gonna want to go ahead and start while you're down here. So you just go on momentarily and then press and hold start for a second until that pops up. So that's going to be starting up as we're going through the setup. Then you come down the middle here. And then you're going to close the emergency exit lights. Go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt sign while you're here. Oop. Okay. Then you're going to come turn on your window heats. They need to be on at least 10 minutes prior to departure. Turn on your hydraulic pumps. Make sure those have fluid working in them. And then up here, you're going to wait until your APU's up to do this. So we'll wait a second. So we're stopping here at the APU, at the pneumatics panel. My old TFI office had a poster of the CS100 in it, the OG naming and Bombardier pan. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, everybody's like, ooh, it's an Airbus. Like, no, it's Bombardier made that first. Franco, thanks for the follow. When's your next stream so I can catch the next flight? Rust, it won't be tomorrow because I'm fairly busy. It'll probably be on Sunday. It'll be on Sunday around, probably aiming around noon, which is, if I remember correctly, isn't that around like 6 p.m. over in England? Tommy, you still there?
Yep, I'm with you.
Okay, I just want to, sorry, I didn't want to cut you off if you were trying to get off.
No, brother, do your thing. I was just checking out those views and I just shut the sim back down.
Oh, okay, isn't that cool? Accidentally.
Cool. And the ideas are flowing.
Yeah, I just accidentally figure that out. It is, yeah. So, Rustin, what I'll do is I'll send you a message on, if you still have Discord, I'll send you a message on Discord as well when I go live. Okay, so we got the APU up and running in just a second. Hold on. What? Did it fail? Why didn't it? Oh, it faulted. What the heck? Turn it off, turn it on again. I bet you it needs maintenance, this stupid thing.
We may have put some miles on it.
Yeah. All right, so. Oh, Rust, you didn't get to see the intro, did you? Here, I can just do it on Twitch. Here. Check out, Rust, if you're watching, check out the intro here. See if I can get this right. Okay. Okay, yeah, no worries. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for helping me tune in. I'm sorry. Thanks for helping me out. I appreciate it. There we go. That is the intro that I just woke up this morning. I was like, hey, this might be cool. Did you just basically explain how to turn on the entire airplane? Because I just got the PMD. Yeah, that's what I was walking you through, is how to get this set up. I thought that's what we were doing.
All right, brother, man.
All right, Tommy, enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you when you get back, okay?
Yeah, cool deal, brother. I appreciate it. Talk to you in a bit.
Yep, be safe. Have a good weekend.
You too.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Tommy, Level Flight Simulations. He has a lot of cool videos. He's going to have a tutorial on the PMDG. He has tutorials and stuff like SimBrief, Navigraph, and stuff like that on his YouTube channel and on his TikTok. So be sure to follow him. It is Level Flight Simulations, spelled exactly how you think it is, Level Flight, F-L-I-G-H-T, Simulations, all one word. Make sure you go follow him on YouTube and TikTok because he has a lot of good information about the sim world. He helped me set up Microsoft Flight Simulator. So anything you see going on here, especially with the announcements and libraries and PMDG, that was all him. So make sure you give him a follow. What, you're a real pilot? Yes, I am. I fly the Boeing 737 in real life. Jesus, come on now. Reese is legitimately asking. Yeah, so that's how I'm able, because I do this every week. This is what I do for a career. Sweet intro. Okay, yeah, and I will reach out to you on Discord. Yeah, because Nathan messaged me on Facebook a couple days ago. Didn't really have a conversation. I was just so, you know, that made me think. I was like, oh, it'd be cool to get the old crew back together. Maybe go play some GTA 5. Lucky, yeah, no, I do have an amazing job. I'm very thankful to have it. Okay, so from there, we just turned on, we clicked these on, got the APU running. Then for the pneumatics, you want it in this setting. So APU bleed on, packs in auto, and isolation valve open. I screen record everything, so I think I know what to do. Do you think it's okay to use the world map? I mean, you can, but it's not going to be accurate. The PMDG can be kind of difficult to hand fly. So yeah, it's up to you. It's not required that you use the FMC, but just if you want to learn it, then eventually I'll probably put out a tutorial on it. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, absolutely, Rust. Absolutely. That was back. You all were the ones that I started my my gaming career with, so it would be cool to have a reunion with you all. At this point, I think I need to do is figure out how to use the autopilot, and it could be in good shape. Yeah, you could be, but you gotta remember, to use the autopilot, you have to know how to use the FMS. The FMS and autopilot talk to one another. All right, let's do this real quick. Okay, I'm trying to remember the command on this one. There we go. So now we're in chit chat mode. Let me turn off the... There we go. And then, awesome. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you tuned in, Russ. It was good hearing from you. But yeah, next time I go live, it should be on Sunday. And if you want, I don't know if you do TikTok, Russ, but if you go on TikTok and just look up Captain Bill Official, that's also where I'm at too. So you'll get live notifications on there as well. And then here, I think I go Alt-4. No, we go Alt-5. There we go. There we go. Got a couple different things. I have to run OBS and TikTok Live separately, unfortunately. So let's just do this. I'll start the cooldown here. There we go. So we can answer some questions while we're cooling down here. Once again, Russ, thanks for tuning in, but it was really good hearing from you. Because the game already has checklists. Well, remember, the game checklist doesn't apply to, and it might not necessarily apply to the PMDG. So FMS, it's the same thing as FMC, Flight Management System, Flight Management Computer. The computer is what you interact with the flight management system. Jesus says there's a lot of YouTube tutorials that make FMS easy to learn. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of content out there. Is it from a real-world Boeing pilot? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of content out there. Pop on Sunday. Awesome, Rust. I look forward to seeing you then, bud. User 9103, thanks for the follow. I for real just waste my money. You didn't waste your money. The 737 PMDG is a studied level aircraft. It's fairly accurate to the real thing that I fly. So it's a good model to have if you're trying to learn how to like really fly a 737. If you're looking for a plug and go, it's not the right one. But it just take the time to learn it, and once you learn it, it's a pretty fun airplane to fly. Thank you, Rust. Appreciate it. All right, y'all, we're gonna start spooling this down across all three platforms. We had a lot of cool things today. First of all, I had a decent landing for the first time in the PMDG 737, which luckily there was a bunch of you to witness that, which is awesome. Let me do this real quick. I don't know why this is... No, I need the... Oh, I don't know. Here, I'll just spool that down. There we go. So I can hear myself think, because I'm listening to the stream music too. Any PMDG, how do you get libraries? If you go to the PMDG control center, Reese, and you go and there's a tab for libraries, and you just click which one you want and hit install. Franco, any PMDG planes worth every penny? Absolutely, Franco, I agree. Correction, the Autoland had a good landing. Autoland, Schmottleland. I am the one that had to set it up, so... it's an honor to have a smooth landing at my airport. That is very true. It is the first official one, Snowy, so good vibes. Oof, I'm on Xbox. Well, the PMDG... Oh, I don't even know how to help you out with that. I mean, it's the same airplane. But you just have to learn how to operate it on that. So Russ says I downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Series X. Yeah, you know what? I have it on my Xbox too. Maybe I'll download it and see if I can help out in any way. I can't guarantee it, but just because I know there's a lot of people asking about Xbox as well. So maybe I can offer insight on both that way. So, like I said, really good stream today. A couple of huge milestones. Big one is I was streaming across 3 different platforms today. So it was on TikTok, it was on YouTube Live, and it was on Twitch, which is amazing. The only difference is Twitch, I didn't have my camera up because the camera only likes using one app at a time. I'll try on Sunday to see if maybe I can fix that and get them to broadcast across all 3. But overall, I'm just happy I made it through almost a 4-hour stream, 3-hour stream, excuse me, without my computer crashing, working OBS and Live Studio. I was worried that they weren't going to play nice together. So let's see. Tommy said I would help out, but I don't have an Xbox. All 3 quality look great. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy's a super mod. So is Morgan. Thank you both for helping out and keeping an eye on the chat for me. And Tommy was monitoring all my streams, which is amazing because I wasn't able to do that. So huge help. Snowy says, I'm secretly hoping you get Albany on your schedule this summer just to confirm you. Oh, just to confirm I'm a real pilot and I can actually land an airplane. Absolutely. Let's see. Russ says, I need to learn to fly properly without crashing my plane. Oh, Russ, you have no idea. You have no idea. I've had some issues with my PMDG. Today was it was my 6th flight, and it was the first one where I actually landed successfully. So I understand the struggle too, Rust. I fly the real thing, and it's tough. So Brother Moose says, thanks again for a great live. We'll see you later. Spending Memorial Day weekend non-revving with the family. Go, Brother Moose. Enjoy your weekend. Absolutely. I'll be hanging out at a local baseball game here too. Fingers crossed. Absolutely. I pray that there was a lot of people this weekend, Brother Moose. So I'm hoping everybody already got to where they need to be and that you have nothing but open flights to get you where you all need to go. So once again, great stream, y'all. If you guys have any questions on any of my platforms, so like YouTube, Twitch, or anything like that, if you go to TikTok, if you don't have TikTok, download it. TikTok, it's the same handle. It's at Captain Bill Official, all one word, no underscores. You go to the first video that's not pinned, so that's always the 4th video. Comment your question. That's the easiest way to get my attention. I will like it when I have read it. And if I can, I'll make a video reply to it if it's needs. Otherwise, I'll just answer it in the comment for you. But I do answer all appropriate questions about what I do. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Because I am in love with this intro. It's also meant to be my outro. So when I do my normal be safe and be well, it'll transition once again to that intro, outro. So you guys get to watch it one more time as I drool over it. So did I get my plan about entering a flight plan? I did, Mason, but it's one of those things I have to be careful because if I go through it on TikTok, like on a live, it's not as bad if it's obvious I'm on a Microsoft Flight Simulator, but if I do a TikTok on it, I don't want it to be misconstrued as me giving out security sensitive information, right? Because I don't want to teach people that I don't know how to fly the 7.3, if that makes sense. So I'm still trying to figure out how to respond to it appropriately. Maybe in the next live, Mason, I can just walk you through how to do it. So except on the 900. That is correct, Snowy. The 900 is my arch nemesis. Absolutely. So, all right, y'all. With that, as I always say, be safe, be well, and I will see you on the next TikTok Live.